of play points right now because that last league. We certainly are. Oh, well. Actually, let me just load it here. All right. Let me get seated. I think it's Thursday at 7, not 8. There we go. All right, we are sitting right at 500 here, which is really bad considering we were 4 up. And then we went 1-4 in that last league. It's kind of pathetic, but hey, shit happens. And then you go 1-4. All right, so League 5. After making that little tweak, we took out a trophy. We moved those around, put a brutality back in. Excuse me. Let's fire up a match, shall we? Get this sumbitch going. Cool. All right. Start of League number 5. We'll be on the play. This seems fine. This could be really fucking good. Wish we had a targeted removal or targeted discard spell, but I'll take the Raven's Crime following up with Wrench Mind. I'm fine with that. Especially with Smallpox backup, redundant Smallpox backup. And let's see what we get today. What the fuck? That's Merfolk. I haven't seen the green splash yet. Not in Modern. This is going to be good late. This is also a deck that just dies to Ensnaring Bridge. There's your pile. Hopefully he doesn't have 2 of these. I haven't seen this deck yet in Modern. This is just if it... yeah. It's a 2-2 for 1, I mean... pretty good Modern. All right, another one and a Lord. So that Ether Vial is going to be less good. Or I'm sorry, the Smallpox is going to be less good because of the Ether Vial, but should still be okay. Still going to do it here, regardless, as long as he doesn't have Curse Catcher, which he probably won't. Yep. Yep. Can't replace itself. I don't think this deck plays Curse Catcher anymore. Okay, how would we want to do this? So I go Blooming Marsh, Smallpox, discard, Overgrown Tomb. The question is do we get rid of... do we Raven's Crime? I don't think we Raven's Crime, though. So let's do the Smallpox first. I think the Smallpox first is the easy half of this. And we'll drop the Tomb here. But I don't think we're going to use the Raven's Crime. Well, Jasper! Dumbass. But I don't think we get rid of the Raven's Crime. Okay, there's a Regery. So his last card... So he's got the Lord and whatever he drew. So he's keeping that. And we have this under wraps. So I'm going to keep... Because I think the Smallpox is going to be good for the second time around. It's going to be just as good the second time, and we'll give up the Mutavault for it. Unless we draw another swamp or another... Well, actually, no, we don't want that. Well, actually, no, we would. We actually do want another land here. Another land would be nice. Sanctum. We want him to play a land... Okay, he didn't play first. There's an Ass Trophy. That's interesting. Actually, I think I just play the Mutavault and pass. This is when these two don't work well together, but I think it's still kind of worth it here. Because we're going to get the Vial off the board. It's obviously good on 2. So let's do this now. That's the one of that's in here. So he'll get himself an island. He'll play the Lord, and then we're going to see, this is a great look to see if this is how this is going to work. I just realized I have a problem with that Mutavault. There's a potential issue there. I should have discarded that and kept the Tomb. Okay, that's fine. Here's the issue. Is now I have no way of... Oh well. I'm not too concerned about it. But still, that was a mistake. Oh, there's Bridge. Never mind. This deck just dies to Bridge. Unless that's a Spell Pierce. I think this game's over. Usually doesn't have the main deck answered in Snaring Bridge. Usually it doesn't. Yeah, that's game. Usually it does not. Alright, so Merfolk. Generally a pretty good matchup. So, I think, I mean, these are still all good. The Ratchet Bomb is probably good. We're going to be in the draw. The Wrench Mines definitely come out. Because you never want to hit a... Oh, man, with this setup, this deck doesn't board near as well as it used to. Because there's the 2 extra Assassin's Trophies. Like, I want to get... these both need to go in. Maybe the Brutality doesn't need to go in. Maybe just the Fatal Push, because actually, yeah, let's do it that way, because the Brutality doesn't really do a ton. The gain 2 life is not generally important. That'll be fine. I think that'll be fine. Oh yeah, this is fine. Even though it's only a 2-lander, this is perfectly fine. We have 3 turns to draw out of it. So this deck usually sides in Hurkyl's Recall for the artifact issue. Bottom, okay. Yep. Sanctum into... It's going to be the new 1/1. Yep. Perfectly fine. So let's Blooming Marsh, Inquisition... Relic, and a couple of Lords. He's going to get a Lord regardless. We just take one of them. And then, hey, Matsuri. Good evening to you. We just take one of the 2 Lords. He's going to play the other one. He'll have 2 cards in his hand. It'll be a Relic and something else. We're going to Smallpox next turn anyway, most likely. So we'll just take a Lord. How's your night going? So he's going to play Cavern of Souls, Master of the Pearl. It's funny, this is only going to be a 1-1. He doesn't actually have the island. I mean, I guess you could pick Relic, but I would seriously doubt you would do that. Yep. Alright, so we're going to get his hand. Decompressing after work. I hear ya. Alright, so we're going to have to take one more turn of extra damage here. Because we can't smallpox here. I mean, we could. I don't think it's a good idea, though. Let's think about this. What if we smallpox? So we play Urborg. We smallpox, discarding the Raven's Crime. We get rid of... Actually, probably get rid of the Blooming Marsh there. Because the Urborg is slightly better with the Mutavault. The other thing we could do is just play Urborg, Inquisition, Raven's Crime, and he'd be empty-handed with what he's got. And then we could smallpox the following turn, although I don't think that's quite as good. Good. Well, we're almost to the halfway point already. And then the following turn we could smallpox and rack. Yeah, that actually makes... Let's just do it that way. So we'll Inquisition first, get rid of the Relic, or whatever. Really doesn't matter. Yeah. That was the other Lord. Look at all those Lords. Alright, so he's empty-handed. I'm going to get hit for 5 here. But I'm going to follow it up with a smallpox and a rack. So it's probably pretty good. He doesn't have another Lord. He would have played it pre. What is this? This is another speaker? It is. Okay. Well, I mean, he's got a clock on me. Jasper! Jesus fuck, cat. Asshole. Alright, so we're going to play Mutavault. We'll play Smallpox, discarding the Raven's Crime. Should have done this differently. I should have tapped it this way. That's actually a small misstep. Because now I almost need to get rid of... I don't want to get rid of the Mutavault, though. So that means I have to get rid of the Urborg. It's not a big deal. I should have tapped that differently, though. Because I really kind of want... I want to get rid of the Blooming Marsh. I don't think that one will come back and bite us. But we need to keep the Mutavault. So hopefully he draws a 2-drop here. And then we can hold Mutavault up for the Master. If he draws another 1-drop here, we might still lose this. He did. Oh man, he drew a 3rd speaker? Jesus. That's fucking lethal coming over next turn, isn't it? So let's play the Tomb tapped. And we have to chump here. And then we just need to draw I guess an Ensnaring Bridge here is our only out. Jesus. That was a hell of a... I mean, he's had a... Considering he's down to 1 land, I mean, there's no way to sugarcoat this. He drew really well. But, I mean, that was... If he doesn't draw that other one here, we're in pretty good shape. We almost stabilize. But now we need an Ensnaring Bridge. So... I got a 4-outer. That ain't one of them. That's he just shouldn't lose this matchup. But yeah, he drew really well there. Drew really well with that one. I don't think we change anything here. The Collective Brutalities again are just they're equivalent to what we're already playing. So I think this will be fun. I'm almost thinking the Assassin's Trophies are not that great here, but they do also kill the. They're basically more Abrupt Decays. But they also kill 3/3s. So All right, well, that was a... That's kind of disappointing, actually. So I think against Merfolk, we want to be on the play. We just want to be ahead of the aggro match. I have to keep it. I don't want to keep it, but I have to keep it because it's got the nut. It's got the nut. This is what wins games, straight up. So hopefully we draw into something good here. Because he's going to have an answer for this, but he probably doesn't have many answers to this. No, that's fine. I don't give a shit. Yeah, there's a lily. That's nice. So he's probably putting in multiples. He's got the sea claims and the cantrip one. So probably should actually just play the swamp there and play the blooming marsh on turn 3. Because that way, if he does go after the marsh, it doesn't take out my other green mana source. Yeah, the swamp probably would have just been a better play. Silvergill. Okay. Yep. More land. I think I'm actually going to Lily and down tick. I could Lily uptick, actually, and that's not the worst play in the world. Because we get to get rid of a swamp. It adds fuel for our cut. It takes a card out of our hand that increases the bridge. He's gonna go ahead and main first phase. The Mistbinder is gonna go down to 3. But these work against each other. Yeah, let's do that. Let's actually do that. We're gonna Lily up. We'll get rid of a worthless blank here. I think it's fine. I think that's fine. It's either that or the bridge. And I'm not worried about counter magic here. So it's a delta. I think it's in there just to be a additional fetch. I can't imagine that's in there for anything black. Can't imagine. So he's going to play the Mistbinder. Yep. He'll go 3 to Lily. Yep. Now the only thing we have to worry about is Spell Pierce. I don't think this is the type of deck that we'd be playing Spell Pierce. I might be wrong, though. I could be wrong. Oh, I guess it doesn't really matter then, does it? So let's go like this. We'll play the bridge first. Oh my god, does he actually have the Spell Pierce? He does. Okay, that's actually, again, that's not the end of the world here. We're going to lose our Lily, though. That's the only issue here, is we are going to lose the Lily. But we're going to have follow-up with that. I mean, we have the second bridge. So, I don't know, maybe we could have gotten the bridge down first, but I like the way we set this up. Now we have the Murderous Cut, and then we can go ahead and end of turn Murderous Cut the Mistbinder. Because we're going to have the Lily in the yard, because he's going to kill the Lily, so... And then we'll just play the bridge, and then hopefully he doesn't have the answer right away, and it'll give us a couple turns to come up with the solution to prevent him from basically casting bridge, or from destroying bridge. So he's probably gonna go both here, just to be on the safe side. I would. Like, you can't let this survive if this is your plan. He's going gutsy. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, he's going to get this, but that's a really ballsy play. I wouldn't have done that. Relic of Progenitus. Okay. Strangely enough, it's really bad here. All right. So we're going to go ahead and Murderous Cut the Lord. Which means we know this is good. I mean, he's probably going to pop this in response. What? You actually had... Wow. And he let the Murder's Cut resolve. He actually F6'd that. Unbelievable. Okay. He actually let the F6... He F6'd the... Wow. Okay. Well, he kind of faked me out on that one. Now we have a problem. Now we actually have a problem here. We actually have a big issue. Yeah, he actually faked me. I don't think it was an intentional fake out, but he faked it out. Interesting. Okay. Well, hey. I mean, we do it. We know one of the last two cards in his hand is a land. I actually should have played the Blooming Marsh last turn to get around Spell Pierce, because we know he's playing him. I like holding these lands back. All right, that's good. So we're just basically now playing around whatever answer he's going to have for this. That was a key top deck there. Not going to lie to you. That was a pretty big top deck there. So he's got two cards in his hand. One of them is a land. We know that. Don't be shocked if he pops the Relic here. Oh, he's not going to. Okay. All right, there's the land that we knew he had. And now he's just going to wait. There's the Ass Trophy. Okay, so we're going to go and play the Blooming Marsh here. We're just going to get it out because obviously we don't want him to attack for 2. You know, I've got this Assassin's Trophy, which is a little awkward. Oh, let's play Merfolk Trister. I guess that makes sense in a deck like this. Now we have an Assassin's Trophy, but I mean, we're not in a... We've stabilized, but we're not gaining any ground here. And he's just building a board that will eventually... He's got to be playing either a Naturalize or the Hercules Recall or something in here. So, yeah, I don't feel good about this until we come up with a Rack Effect. Or a Lily. Lily would be great here. How about a Lily? I've heard that's pretty good. All right, how are we going to do this? So let's do the Lily first. Hopefully that gets around. That'll get around Spell Pierce if he's playing Spell Pierce. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and burn these. I mean, I'm losing the Assassin's Trophy anyway. I think I actually burn the Assassin's Trophy just on a creature. I mean, obviously the Relic is no good. The Mutavault isn't any good either. Yeah, we'll just burn out the Trickster, I guess. We're going to lose it anyway, and I don't care about his land at this point, so we'll just burn out a Trickster. He's going to get a land back. You know, I could have put Lily's ability on the stack before I do that. But yeah, I don't think there's going to be any bounce. It's not a... Merfolk's not going to play any bounce. It's going to be able to bounce Lily. And if it does, it'd be the first. So I'm not really too concerned about that. They're holding on to this Relic just to get around the Rack Effect later, which I guess makes sense. So... Okay. He's just going to do it now. Okay. He must have 2 cards he wants to keep. If he's doing that now, he's got 2 cards he wants to keep. Or he's digging. And this card's a Lord, which means he probably has redundant Lords. Another Trickster? Uh-oh. That's Hercule. Is that? No, that's not Hercule. What is that? That is... Oh, it's Echoing Truth. Okay, so he's going to kill Lily. He's going to go Mutavault here. So he did actually have an answer. So that's actually interesting because I could have... If I did that the other way, I actually could have lost my Lily. Why would you do it that way? You're going to kill Lily either way. This way you get damage. Well, I don't... That's weird. Unless he's got a counterspell in his hand, a Deprive. It has to be a Deprive. Well, okay, this is not the worst thing in the world. So we're going to replay that. If he has a deprive, he has a deprive. But then I get to play Smallpox, and then I get him empty-handed. Then I just have to deal with the Mutable. The problem is, this is my third bridge. He does have the deprive. Okay. Yep, he's got another one. Jesus, fuck, he's drawn all the counter spells. All right, let's get the Smallpox. Oh, wait, no, that's right. No, he's not going to be empty-handed. My bad. He's got the land in hand. He just bounced. So. Wow! He has drawn 5 counter spells out of his hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no, just 4 in the truth out of 20 cards. That's pretty amazing. That's pretty amazing. All right. I mean, that's how you beat this. It's really difficult to fish to win this matchup. Wow. That's pretty fucking amazing. There's a Shrieks. It's too late, though. So, what do we need here? Oops. What do we need? I'm trying to think what we actually need here. What's going to get us out of this? You can't rely on the 4th bridge. Now, that was remarkable. He probably drew all his counter spells. He probably drew every one of them to make all this work. Again, that's pretty fucking remarkable. Yeah, we're dead to... Almost dead to anything but bridge here. He's... Yeah. We're dead to a Lord. Lord wins the game. Well, no, it does. Sorry, no, that's only 6. My bad. Yeah, Lord actually doesn't change the math. If you have a Lord in your hand, you probably just keep it. The 1 point of the 2 extra points of damage doesn't change the math, and you take 3 additional points of damage in case I do draw an answer. And he just swings with just the Adept. Interesting. Yeah, I'm really disappointed we're going to lose this match. This is not a matchup we should lose. This is about as easy as a matchup it gets for 8-rack. Wow, he just hard cast the Adept. Interesting. We're dead. That's insane. We should never lose that matchup, but I guess that's what happens when you draw every single sideboard card you put in. That's really disappointing. Wow, we've lost 4 straight with this deck. Jesus Christ. We're actually bottoming out right now. That is really remarkable. Okay, Mooner. That is just remarkable. It's the way it happens. It's the way it's the way it works. That blows my mind that he basically drew Xaxes. Oh no, I mean it is what it is. Yeah, we got Inquisition, we got a couple of rack effects, a Smallpox backup with the Wrenchmind. Yeah, this is about as good as it gets. It's against Jund. Another Smallpox. That one we don't want. That'll be our ditch card. Alright, so Inquisition. Again, I like the Lily. The Lily works in our favor, so let's just get rid of the Goyf. It's a pretty easy take here. We'll play the Wrenchmind. The Smallpoxes here are not very good, but if we do sneak out both of these racks, yeah, he's just gonna go tap here. The Delta's actually not bad. So let's go Wrenchmind. At this point, you should realize what you're dealing with here. So he's going to discard the Dreadbore and then probably the Blackcleave Cliffs or the Blood Crypt. One of his 2 red-black hands. Yep. This next turn is going to be interesting. So, yeah, there's the Cliffs. You're going to play your Lily. We're going to discard a Smallpox. This actually, again, works in our favor. Like, I am totally cool with this. If we draw a land here, and we did. So we're going to play the Delta. Play a rack. Play a rack. Pass. We have a card to discard to this. So he's going to take 4. This is one of those situations that he doesn't want to uptick Lily. Because it's going to work against him. So I didn't take it out of his opening hand. He's not going to uptick this. And if he does, he's more than welcome. I totally want him to. So, the only reason I think you play this is if you're going to play Bloodbraid Elf. What are you doing, buddy? I'm confused. I mean, he's going to be dropping down to 9 here, for fuck's sake. Lily ain't going to keep you out of this. You're going to be down to 9. I don't... The Maelstrom Pulse gets you out of this? Because your ultimate's not going to save you. I'm going to keep my racks. So you're dead. I don't understand why you uptick Lily here. Because now you're dead. You have no outs. Unless you have exactly Maelstrom, or except if you, yes, I will take that 3 points of damage. You got me. Yep. And yeah, I think I'm going to sacrifice my, and you're going to split them? Okay. I guess I sacrifice that one. Go. That was weird. All right. Well, I guess they're just... I'm not sure what that was about, but hey. Not quite sure what that was about. Jund. And this is straight up Jund. This isn't screwy Jund. Brutality's no good. We're going to take out 1 Smallpox. Smallpox is actually still pretty good in this matchup. What do we take out for the last card? I think I'm actually going to pop a Bridge. Bridge is strangely not good against Jund, just because they've got so many answers for it. I'm going to pop a Bridge. That's fine. That's fine. So we're going to obviously be on the draw here. Yeah, I don't know. It's possible. I don't know why you keep upticking Lily. All right, so Thoughtseize, Inquisition. Yep, I've got a very good hand here. So help yourself. So he probably if he has anything to protect, he takes the Inquisition. Otherwise, he probably takes the Wrenchmind. If he doesn't, if he has nothing to protect, he takes the Wrenchmind. That's my guess, or a Smallpox. But if he has something in his hand, he could also take the Shrieks here. Actually, I think the Shrieks is any of these 3 is possible if he has nothing to protect. Okay, took the Smallpox. Yeah, I could definitely see that. If his hand isn't that good, like 3 lands and a couple of... Like a 3 lands, a Goyf and something. Or 3 lands, 2 Goyfs, or something like that. 2 lands, a Goyf, something redundant. There should be something redundant here with this creature base. I think it's the only reason you would do that. Or 2 Lilies? Oh, he's got the good Lily, though. He's got the good Lily. Like, Lily on the Veil, I don't care. But Lily on the Last Hope is a bitch. This is a real pain in the ass. This is going to be a 2-3. Because he has to play the Bloodstained Mire to get it out. I'm sorry, it's 3-4 if I take the Lily. I have basically the same answers for both of these. Again, I'm a little surprised he didn't just take the... Yeah, I gotta take the Lily here. This is just a bitch. The Goyf I can probably find another answer to, but this thing I can't really deal with unless I get a trophy or an Abrupt Decay, and it's just gonna get the Goyf back. He didn't want to play Magic anymore. He didn't want to play Magic anymore. For some reason, he did not want to play Magic. He had to go wash his hair. He had something better to do.
What happened?
There was a souffle in the oven. Oh, just the opponent conceded very randomly.
Just out of nowhere?
Yeah. He had a souffle. He had to get it out. You let that souffle in the oven for a minute too long, and that motherfucker's going to collapse. He had shit to do. Yeah, we'll keep this. This is actually really good. This is the kind of hand that if you draw one thing, and it could almost be anything, even the lands are good here because of the Raven's Crimes, you're gonna run away with it. You have the potential to run away with it. What do we got? This is Umans with triple Meddling Mage. Umans with triple Meddling Mage. That is interesting. If we draw Smallpox, because he's going to play the Hierarch here, this is going to be Enclave territory into the Hierarch. Smallpox here would be good. Smallpox? Oh! He might scoop to this. Don't be shocked if he scoops to this. He's going to stick it out. Good for him. Oh my god, that was a rip. That was a good draw. That was a good draw. Now we just need a couple lands. We're going to be fine. We'll keep that one for later. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and we'll play out the Raven's Crime. We'll get another card. We'll play Shrieks. He's going to discard a Meddling Mage here. We already discarded one. Which one do you... He's got mismatched Meddling Mages here. Oh, I know. Those are all promos. That's weird. The frames look slightly different from here. I guess that makes sense. And play Shrieks. So, if we ever get him out of cards, we'll be in great shape. We got to get him out of cards, though. So... Like, we need to draw a land and a Lily. Here's the land. We are just going to play this out. There's no reason not to play this out here. Because, you know, if we draw another land, we can Smallpox. We don't have to ditch the land. Inquisition. The Inquisition. What is it? The Inquisition. Part of me wants to just fuck with him. And Smallpox, another Noble Hierarch, and really make him suffer. But I'm just going to take the Hierarch. And let's just keep taking just random cards out of his hand. So he's going to discard like another Meddling Mage, or, yeah, Thalia. That's a good one because it's a 3-drop. He's not conceding. Okay, that's actually a clock. I have a clock. I wonder if that's what he was waiting for. He kept a 1-lander here, and boy, he is drawn shit. And discard Phantasmal Image. I am not playing that. Not yet. we got a clock on him. All right, Horizon Canopy. That's going to follow it up with a Champion of Pariah. Yep. And let's... I'm going to discard the Tomb to this. Again, he probably scoops to this, but... He's sticking it out. I'm proud of him. The reason I'm gonna keep the Ensnaring Bridge is because Ensnaring Bridge is kind of an auto win against humans. So if this gets out of hand and he draws like 2 or 3 land in a row here, and he's actually able to get something on the board, the bridge might lock it up. All right, Cavern of Souls for humans. See if he's got a 1-drop. Does not. So let's Raven's Crime a card. He's keeping these Meddling Mages. Okay, he kept a Meddling Mage. So that Meddling Mage, if he draws another land here, he's going to probably play Meddling Mage and he's going to call Raven's Crime. It's my guess. All right, Champion. Yep. We're getting dangerously close here to getting him down to where he's actually going to start taking damage to these. Phantasmal, okay. So it's going to be really interesting what happens in these next 2 turns, because if he draws a land, he's going to drop down to 2 cards. He's going to start taking rack damage, and I can drop this bridge at will. So, okay, he's going to play Meddling Mage. He's going to call Raven's Crime. He's going to swing for 2. I still keep the clock on Mutable. He might not actually swing here. He might keep this to do that. And if that's the case, I might just play the bridge. So if he goes Meddling Mage, calling Raven's Crime, which is probably the right choice here, and he does not swing with a Champion with the Pariah, I think I just drop the Ensnaring Bridge and just end it. Because he probably does not have an answer for this. Yeah, and there's the Raven's Crime. He's going to swing. Okay. So I'm going to give this Mutavault up if he wants it. Something tells me he's not going to block. Okay, so he's going to take a point here. I'll play Athalia's Lieutenant. Yep. That's fine. He's down to 6, and now I'm just going to drop the bridge. All right, so now we're in a... It's an interesting situation here because, you know, he can still actually get in a little bit. Noble Hierarchs are also kind of a thing. We actually... This is kind of annoying. I need like a Lily here or something. Yeah, yeah. I'll give you one guess what I have. Oh, that's a mistake. You should have... Well, he's not going to swing anyway because I have the Mutavault here, but... The thing is, humans generally does not play an answer to Ensnaring Bridge in the main deck, so... This is probably out of range. Wow. Oh, this is cool. Oh, that's cool. I think we just take the freebooter here. Nothing here matters any more than the other ones. I'm just going to play this. That way I don't take additional freebooter damage. Nothing there mattered one more than the other because we're basically lethals on the board anyway. But my guess is he probably doesn't have an answer for this. We have to continuously play our lands if we draw them now because we don't have an out. We don't have an outplay. So the Noble Hierarch is the interesting one, although it's already going to be... I mean, we have the answer to the Mutavault. He needs to draw his last Hierarch to be able to actually deal damage. So we just need to draw almost anything here before he draws his 4th Hierarch. Again, this match was a little bit closer than it probably should have been. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. How many more lands do we have in the deck? This is actually really annoying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's only 10 land left in the deck. That's not good. I mean, these are not good cards. As it stands right now, he will find an answer before we do. We need a Lily, and we need it now. The other Mutavault would also work. I don't know, any removal spell for the Hierarch would work. There's my Lily, finally. Jesus, that took forever. Alright, now we have a repeatable source of damage. Or, source of damage, source of discard. Yep. So, now anything we draw for discard is all live. Unless it's another Lily. God damn. And we'll just work Lily to 7. We'll ultimate her and start working her back up. It's a weird situation because he needs to play cards at this point to get through this, but if he plays cards, he's in danger of just dying on the spot. I mean, yeah, we have to keep playing it. Now, if we were going to draw Lily, this next turn would be the turn to do it. Because then we could ultimate and then play another one. Okay, Horizon Canopy. That's a good one to play, obviously, because he can get it back. Yep. If he's going to this degree, he has something in his deck. I don't know, maybe he's playing a main deck Rex Sage, or he just is eventually going to scoop. Yeah, we would get him. Oh, we would wreck him on that next turn. He would have been wrecked on that next turn, so... Yeah, I don't think he... Again, I don't think Humans plays a main deck answer to that. Alright, so we've got a lot of shit to put in. We're actually going to take the Assassins... We're not going to put the Assassins trophies in here. And we are going to take out a couple of those Wrench Mines. The Smallpoxes aren't really that good here. They're much better on the draw. So we'll go like this and take a Raven's Crime out. I think that's pretty good here. We've got the Ratchet Bonds for the 1s, including the Ether Vial. I think because the Assassin's Trophy are really only going to be good against directly the Ether Vial. I mean, they're good against the rest too, but these are just as good. Oh, okay, let me think about this. Normally I would keep that. You know what? Let me change this up. I want to try this way. I'm curious on how this is going to work. Because the Brutalities don't kill, like, Spell Queller. Like, in the previous builds, these would go in always because they take out Noble Hierarch and Meddling Mage and stuff like that. But in this build, because we have access to the Assassin's Trophy, for Spell Queller, I could see this being dramatically better. Okay. We'll see how that works. This is a matchup I have not tested with this build. Okay. Yeah, we keep it. This is not really good, but I think it's better than any 6 we're going to get, unless we get the perfect 6. I think because we have the Thoughtseize, this makes it okay. So we'll probably just lead Blooming Marsh into Thoughtseize. Like, turn 1 Ether Vial is trouble here. Turn 1 Ether Vial is an issue. He went to 6. Makes his hand better. Alright, it kept a 6. And he went to the bottom. Alright, so as long as this isn't an Ether Vial, I'm okay with this. Cabinet Souls. Uman into a Noble Hierarch. Okay. So we get to take his 2 or 3 drop here. Didn't really... Oh, probably should have played the Balloon March. That doesn't matter. Phantasmal Image and Mantis Rider. I mean, yeah, we take the Mantis Rider. I mean, that's a pretty easy pick. Phantasmal Image does nothing here except copy a Noble Hierarch. He could swing for 1. Or, I'm sorry, swing for 2! My god! Play Sea-Chrome, Phantasmal Image, swing for 2, get that ball rolling. He's probably going to do that, by the way. Oh, he drew a Meddling Mage. Ooh, that's a good draw here, because if he calls Lily... Oh, man, if he calls Lily, that's a problem. Don't do it. Don't do it. He's doing it. This is going to be a Liliana. Either Liliana or Ensnaring Bridge, one or the other. Don't do it. Call Ravenscrime again. Fatal Push. Well, I do have one in the deck. There is, in fact, a Fatal Push in here. Now, the problem is now this Phantasmal... Oh, God. That's really bad. This Phantasmal Image now is a... That one can call Lily. We have a problem here. We have an issue. That Meddling Mage was really good. That was a really good draw. Oh, shit. Here comes the Freebooter. He drew Meddling Mage into Freebooter. That's about as good as it gets. Now we're in trouble. Because he's going to take the Lily. Shit. That's a problem. He'll swing for 3. What? Oh my god. Jesus.
I looked at her and said, Brooke, how are you going to look at 9 months?
That's incredible.
Right?
Wow. I mean, she is a little thing, but...
I know, but shit.
Chosen card is Bantu's Last Reckoning. I do not play any of those. I do play an Ensnaring Bridge, though. Now, that doesn't stop the Noble Hierarch. And we have, unfortunately, 3 lands here, so discarding cards is going to take a while. And he has a Horizon Canopy, so this is fine if we draw a Lily, a Raven's Crime, something like that. But beyond that... Oh, is this the Taljek, the new guy? Jesus, it is. Wow, the top decks. Holy shite. So that's what, 3, 6. That's going to be lethal next turn. Yeah, because I can only play down to 2. He's going to swing for 6. Wow. Oh, all right. Well, that happened. Wow, he drew so fucking well there. All right, that happened. All right, we're going to switch these up. Smallpox is better on the play. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Thems were rips. I guess that makes up for the Smallpox that I ripped in game 1. Although he did it back-to-back there. Again, humans, I think I want to be on the play. And this is okay because it has the Ratchet Bomb. So we're going to keep this. We'll go Raven's Crime into Ratchet Bomb into a 3-drop. Probably the Lily with the discard an additional land or whatever we happen to draw. This is missing the rack effect, which would be really good in this hand. But I'm not, like, overly concerned about it. I actually just like the fact that I drew a Ratchet Bomb here. We're going to be able to kill his 1s or 2s. But, man, he top decked like a freak on that one. Alright, so let's just go there. Start with the Raven's Crime. That's fine. If he plays, like, an Aether Vial, at least we have Aether Vial locked. We have an answer for that. Man. We've been playing against some hot hands tonight. Although we've drawn okay in a couple of situations too, but... He discards a land, okay. Unclaim Human into Aether Vial. Yep. Okay, that's the one we didn't want to see. But again, we do have... Ooh, well, we can't play this. So we'll play the Ratchet Bomb. Yep. And we probably will pop this during his turn. We probably will. The Abrupt Decay is going to be nice here too. So, and he just... Oh, now we're definitely going to do it. Okay, put a charge counter on. Overgrown Tomb. That's good. We're just going to pop this now because he can't use that. So let's just sacrifice Ratchet Bomb now. Yep. We'll play Mutavault. And we're going to Lily. But I don't know what to drop here. I mean, we got to get the Lily started. I think I'm actually going to drop the Overgrown Tomb, even though it does shut us off the Abrupt Decay. Because I think these are just better. Yeah, I mean, I've got a bunch more green sources in the deck, so... I mean, the Abrupt Decay is not going to do anything right this moment, so... Plays a Freebooter, okay. Or discards Freebooter. Okay, there's the Noble. Inquisition. The Inquisition. Ooh. We're going to take the Hierarch here because we are playing the Ensnaring Bridge here. So we're going to take the Hierarch. We're going to down-tick the Lily. And we'll get him for 2. That way we also get to keep our Abrupt Decay or our Bridge, so... Keeps him off that additional mana. Here comes a Champion. So he's going to go Champion probably into another Champion. There's... Okay. Oh my god, this is so close. I think I'm actually just going to play Blooming Marsh Pass. Or Blooming Marsh Bridge Pass. And set up the long game here. This prevents him from killing the Lily. Unless he draws another Noble Hierarch. And I get to keep the Abrupt Decay. So he's going to go 1 to Lily. Yeah. Going to play the other Champion of Pariah. Perish. Champion of the Pariah. Different. Yeah. Perish. He drew the land this turn. Okay. So this is going to be interesting. Is this a Meddling Mage? This looks like a Meddling Mage. Calling what? He sees my Blooming Marsh. Does he go Abrupt Decay? Raven's Crime. Good pick. So... Yeah, I'm just going to kill this. I should have probably done that a little bit differently, but I actually kind of want the double Mutavaults here. The thing about double Mutavaults with a bridge lock is it makes Noble Hierarch that you can't, that you basically have an option against Hierarch. Gets rid of a Mantis Rider. So having both my Mutavaults in play here is pretty good. And getting him down to just take another Mantis Rider doesn't do anything. And he scoops too. He must not have another answer for that. Alright. That works. We're back to above. That was probably a little bit closer than it should have been, though. That was probably a little bit closer than it should have been. But that's fine. That's totally fine. Humans is generally a good matchup for an 8-rack deck, especially, again, if they don't have a direct answer for Ensnaring Bridge. A lot of them don't. I have seen some of them put in, like, Rex Sage or something like that. There's the new, the 2-1 that comes into play. It's a Disenchant on a stick. That one can be, I've seen that one in decks. They're not humans, though. Like, none of those answers are human. The other one's a knight, I think. I don't think that's a human, that new one. Is it a human knight, though? Maybe it is. I'm not sure. Yeah, this is one of those hands that you can instantly win with. Especially with the redundancy here. The redundancy. Expedition map. This, oh, is this Blue Tron? This looks like Blue Tron. There's a couple of decks that could open this way, but we're going to find out for sure, won't we? Oh, it's Word. Never mind. Oh, okay. Well, that's unfortunately because these are both dead. So we know the Ensnaring Bridge are dead. So we're going to discard both of them next turn. We're going to do the Drain plus. So let's just take the Crucible, and then we'll nail the Word the next turn. He can't play it. So, well, he could. He could play for 0 if he drew a. Oh no, he wouldn't have the 3 artifacts. My bad. Damping Sphere. Ooh, that's a main deck hate card. All right, so let's go ahead. We're gonna collect a Brutality 2 modes. We'll take the Whir, discard Ensnaring Bridge. And this is going to be really good. And he drew a land, okay. So I guess he's going to play the bridge, although it goes... I think he must know if I discarded Ensnaring Bridge that his bridge is no good. So let's just get him empty-handed here. He probably realizes what he's up against now. So the question is this Thopter or is this Lantern? Could be either. So, no, you end a turn that, buddy. Don't do it now. Oh, he's doing it now. Okay. Oh, he's going to get the Adventure Sphere. Oh, Academy Ruins. Okay. Oh, it's running this build. Okay. That makes sense. Oh, that's beautiful. So, we're going to go ahead and kill the Academy. Oh, we'll just do it now. So, play that tapped. Kill the Academy Ruins. Cancel that. Hold up. We'll play the Shrieks first. Kill the Academy Ruins. Oh, wait. Oh, that's right. Damping Sphere. Ha! My bad.
Case ain't that heavy.
That means we just keep Lily where she is.
I threw a bunch of random clothes in there.
Yeah. Alright, so here you probably move the Academy Ruins, you pop the map. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I totally forgot about the second half of Damping Spear. It's fine. Yep, play that. Yep. So we're gonna kill the Academy Ruins. We'll do it now. And with there's probably only one Crucible in the deck, and it's right there. It's like, why can't I cast this? Yeah. The other part of Damping Sphere. Yeah, it doesn't matter. And we'll have him empty-handed. So between the two of us, we've drawn 4 Ensnaring Bridges. So... I mean, this looks like this is Thopter Sword. This doesn't look like it's Lantern. There have been no Lantern effects. No Lantern cards, so this is probably Thopter Sword. Which, honestly, is... I don't think that's a great matchup. Like, Thopter Sword doesn't sound like a really good matchup here. Yeah, there's the Inventor's Fair. We knew that was coming. Yep. It costs 4, right? 4 in search, yep. Okay. Like, Smallpox would be hot here. He's just emptying his hand. He just wants to get everything down. So he can play a whir later. A big whir. Oh, Teleria. What? Oh, that is bad. Unless it's a... You have to get a Mox here. You got to get a Mox. Otherwise, you're just going to lose it to the Lily. It's the only thing you can get. Or a Bobble. Oh, actually, Bobble's really good here. Because it gets him a card up. Yeah, Bobble's really good. Do that during my turn and... You're still going to take damage on... Why did you do that for? Why did you do that? You don't do that now. You do that during your turn, buddy. Or do it during my turn. That way you still get to see what it is, but then you draw the card. You don't lose it right away. You don't do that there. Come on. What are you doing here? Alright, so he's going to go searching. So this is the Thopter half. I can't play it, though. Why are you doing this? You can't play it. This could be Sword of the Meek. And again, this looks like Thopter Sword. But you can't play either one. So don't go get it yet. Wait. Wait. And he just scoops. Okay. We would have ultimated, actually, because we were drawing another Lila there. I'm still pretty certain this is Thopter Sword. I think this is Thopter Sword. So let's go with our heavy control build here. Definitely got to get these in. And obviously the Ensnaring Bridges can be taken out. I already took the Brutality out. We could probably ditch a Raven's Crime here. Oh, I think I want the Ratchet Bomb in here too. Let's get rid of a Raven's Crime and a Smallpox. Smallpox isn't really that good here. In fact, you know what? Let's go down 2 Smallpox and put the Raven's Crime back in. Hell, even the Fulminators are probably better than the Smallpox here. Yeah, that looks fine. We'll do it that way. Again, if this is Thopter Sword, which I assume it is. This is fine. Not the best hand in the world, but it's fine. We have an Assassin's Trophy to deal with something nasty. What the fuck is this? Really? Okay, there's a Welding Jar. Yep, Expedition Map. It's down to 3. That Raven's Crime is huge. The Inquisition. EE. Well, that's going to go away. I don't give two fucks about the Spellskite. Can't actually play it this turn either because he's got the Tolaria West. Unless he draws. He targeted me with that bauble. So he knows what I'm drawing. I don't. I don't care if he plays a Spellskite. Jesus. Alright, so I drew another land. So let's go Raven's Crime. Discard a land. Or the he's probably discard the Spellskite. Spellskite's not even good here. I don't know why he went for it. Play the land I just drew. Raven's Crime again, discarding the Overgrown Tomb. Tezzeret. Interesting. Ominous. Sorcerer's Spyglass. He might just choose the Reflector Mage here. Even though Lily is more of a threat, he might just choose the Fulminator. So we'll get his last card here. He's still going Lily. Okay, that's fair. And he just discarded. Okay. I guess we just play the Fulminator, and I think I'm gonna blow it up. Do I want to use this here? I guess there's no big threat because he has the expedition map. We'll save this for I don't know, anything. Okay. I mean, it is a clock too. Do I even... Yeah, I'm going to play one of these. I'm just going to play a Swamp. He doesn't know either of these cards yet. It is a little bit of knowledge that I get to keep, plus it forces him to at least tap this thing. Alright, so he's going to go an Expedition map here. What the fuck are you doing? There you go. The question is which one does he get? Does he get the Inventor? Okay, he got the Inventor Sphere. Okay. And that's going to be our Fulminator target. Obviously, we can't let this survive. Actually, we could just Assassin's Trophy it. And we keep the Fulminator around. It works just the same. You know, if we have the opportunity to do it. Abrupt Decay is nice, too. So we can pop that if we need to. So... let's go ahead and just do this first. He's not going to do anything here, because then he can't pop his Inventor Sphere. Alright, just another Tolaria. Alright, so he's going to pop this end of turn. The question is here is what's he get? No, untap. There you go. No, untap. Try again. What the hell? Why did he not? Oh, that's right. You need 3 artifacts for that, don't you? He doesn't have 3 artifacts. I totally forgot about that extra clause. Well, fuck. We're just going to kill it then. I totally forgot about that additional clause. The 3 artifact clause. I totally forgot about that. I totally forgot about that. Because any deck that plays this is going to have 3 artifacts. I totally forgot that was a thing. Okay, that's something we got to get rid of. We have to get rid of that. So what's he got here? I mean, we'll surgical whatever he goes after, unless he goes after, like, the bauble. We don't really care about that. There's the Shrieks. So we're getting really close here. So we attack for 2. And then we go after the Academy Ruins. So we go after the Academy Ruins. He's going to respond with probably getting something here. It just depends what he goes after, and we'll surgical whatever he takes. Unless, again, it's like the bobble. Like, I don't care if he draws Mishra's bobble. And he went for the EE. Well, that's definitely worth going after here. Ooh, he's got a whole set of them, too. I see a Witchbane Orb in there. Yeah, let's go ahead and snip this. He's got a Padium in there. All right. He kept an Ensnaring Bridge in for some reason. He's got Chalice, Bottled Cloister, which... Right, you just put his upkeep as right, and the beginning of your upkeep. That does not work well with rack effects. He's got another Tezzeret, another Spellskite, 2 Spyglasses. There's the Padium, Tormont's Crypt, the 4 Words. The Witchbane Orb is probably the most, you know, the thing that is going to be the most difficult to deal with because I can't Abrupt Decay it. I can decay anything else though. Oh, except for the Padium. So, all right, there's nothing there I'm really too concerned about. And now Shrieks starts doing damage. So we should have this. This isn't even Thopter Sword. This is just like Artifact Prison. It's like Tezzeret Prison. Yeah, and he scoops to that. I don't blame him. He's probably just completely dead there. Yeah, that's not a good... If it was Thopter Sword, or if he actually had Thopter Sword and he sided it out, which would be really fucking stupid, Thopter Sword's not a good matchup for me, because... the things I can deal with, he can just make... You know, he can make an army faster than he's actually going to die. He can outrace racks. But that's... If he... Well, if he took it out, he's bad at that. But my guess is he's just playing... It's just Tezzeret control. Tezzeret Prison. Which that seems like a really fucking bad matchup for him, because half the shit he does in there is just... I don't care. It's like, I don't really care what you do. So, all right, well, we're going for the difference between 1 and 8 trophies on this one, and then, yeah, see if we can't keep this one going for the... We're going to do one more league after this. This will be matches 25 and 30. Only one of these this week, because we have 2 races on Thursday. The day that we would normally be doing the 4th night of this. Boy, this is very fringe. This is super fringe. I think on the... I would not keep this on the play. There's no way I would keep this on the play. On the draw, the number of 1-drops that I have in my deck means I should keep this. Boy, that's... I'm going to keep it on the draw, but I'm not happy with it. Again, the bridge... Oh, it's fucking Tron. Oh, that was a mistake. Oh, God. That was a mistake. We're going to lose game 1. I'm already telling you we're going to lose game 1. Unless he is just drawing really fucking poorly here. Yeah, there's your power plant. Smallpox is good. I actually don't want to play that, though, because I need the double black source. Alright, so here's the thing. Do we Assassin's Trophy the power plant, which he just ripped, and say he doesn't have the tower? I mean, if he has it, he's going to win this anyway, most likely. So I think I just Wrench Mind here. I'm probably only going to get one card with it, but... Again, I'm probably going to lose this game anyway, based off what I have. So I don't think I want to trophy him here. And I could trophy... Yeah, oh, stone. And I could trophy, let's say... I'll trophy the next turn if he doesn't have Tron here. I'll definitely do it next turn. And there's the tower. And we will attack the tower. So the good news is this is 5. Tron really doesn't have a play on 5. If we draw another land here, then we actually have something. Thoughtseize. That does not work the way I want it to work. So we can play the Mutavault. I have to attack the tower here. God, an Urborg there would have been sexy. The other thing I could do is just cast Smallpox. The problem with that is that means if he has a redundant piece, he's going to sacrifice the redundant piece. He untaps, he plays it, he plays Karn, we lose. So I think I'm just going to attack the tower here. This prevents him from just untapping redundant piece, win the game. Luckily, games 2 and 3 are much better matchups. But yeah, we kept a really bad hand for... Oh, we had it anyway. Karn or... No, this looks like Wormcoil Engine. No, it's Karn. He'll take the Blossoming Marsh. Oh, he took the Mutavault. Oh, I guess that makes sense, yeah. Because if you're going to do that, you take whatever you need to there. That makes perfect sense. Now we're just dead, right? So we'll Thoughtseize. Let's see what he's got. Yeah, again, not a good hand to keep. Oh, I said double Wormcoil. Jesus. And a redundant power plant anyway. So, really interesting play here. We can Wrench Mind here. He's going to have to get rid of the Wormcoil. And we're going to do it, but... So, that's going to get rid of the Wormcoil. You can't discard the plant. So... But now we're still going to lose. Unless we draw the Assassin's Trophy off the top. Like this next... Oh, no. We only have the one on the deck now. That's right. We changed this. We only have the one on the deck. So I think we're actually drawing dead here. I actually think we're drawing literal dead. Unless he plays his hand out, and that's even worse. He would need to play his entire hand out, and then we could Smallpox... and enough to get rid of a redundant piece. But that's just not going to happen. Because we have no way to get rid of Karn right now. And O-Stone, too. Yeah, it's perfectly fine. Yeah, put a counter on Karn. You get the land. You get the mana. You're not doing anything with it this turn, so... I'm just going to scoop to this. Let's just go to game 2. There's no way we win that game. That game is not going to end well. So, against Tron, we definitely want to go first. It's amazing how often we actually go first against with this deck. It's amazing. I mean, I guess we could put the Ratchet Bombs in. We could put the Abrupt Decay. The Abrupt Decay is not the worst card in the world here. The rest is pretty good here. The Smallpoxes are nuts in game 2 because we have the Surgicals. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, God, yes, we keep this. Yes, please. It's a good keep. So we're just going to drop a rack here. Again, we're not sugarcoating this, so... And if he plays a Tron piece, then we just... Smallpox, upkeep, surgical... And then we just need to draw a Lily at that point. So yeah, the plant's going to go bye-bye. Yep, there's your star. So let's get this stop in now. There's a Raven's Crime. It's actually really good here too, because that's our discard. So it's Smallpox. We'll discard the Raven's Crime. Discard a land, or sacrifice a land. He discarded a forest. That's interesting. We'll nail the power plant. See if he has a redundant piece. Does not. He's got a sexy hand, though. It's a really good hand. Alright. Let's see what he's got. So his hand is good. That's why he discarded the forest. Fuck, he's got 3 of them. Now I do see the Walking Ballista. That's the thing I was like, oh wow, he's playing Thought-Knot Seer. Obviously he's got Eugene, he's got a single Ulamog, he's got an O-Stone, he's got a full set of Karns. Everything else looks pretty standard. But yeah, he's playing the 3 Walking Ballistas. That is the thing we need to be the most concerned about. So now, yeah, if we can actually get rid of the Walking Ballista at this point, we're in really, really good shape. All right, there's the Thoughtseize. So what did he play here? I'm actually going to mark this. So he played the Tower and the Sphere. So obviously we played the Mutavault here. Let's go ahead and... Do I even care about Thoughtseizing, to be honest? I really don't. Because there's nothing there I really care about. It's a 6-drop and a 7-drop, so we'll just drop the Shrieks, and then if we can draw a land into Lily or something like that, some way that we can get into... Like, Urborg would actually be really good here, because then we have a live threat. Or we have, basically, we're set up a little bit easier, at least with the Mutavault, so that we can, if we have another Smallpox or something like that, we can use it. Basically, it makes the double black that much easier, so... Sylvan Scrying? Or are you just going to go another... Yeah, start probably another 1-drop here. Okay. Yep, that's fine. Okay, so he's recycling stars. It's fine. I think we're just going to Thoughtseize. Inquisition is kind of a worthless card here, especially in this boat. So, double Thought-Knot Seer. Well, we're going to definitely take a Thought-Knot Seer. And we pass. Now we just need land. Like I said, an Urborg would be really good. Even if he plays... I mean, the Thought-Knot Seer, the issue with that is it's a legitimate threat that I don't have a great answer for. Because Lily is 2 cards out. We need to draw the Lily, and we have to have the way to play her, so... Here's the land. I mean, it doesn't do anything. We have to play it, so let's just... Activate Mutavault here. We're gonna... If we get to game 3 on this, we're gonna change the board up a little bit. Because this build is not quite as good... I'm actually just going to go Inquisition here. I don't think he's got anything worth a damn. Yeah. But he does have the land. At least we have the information. He drew an Ulamog. This is a problem. So he's going to play the Thought-Knot Seer. He drew a Mine. Okay, so here comes the Thought-Knot Seer. So I wanted to get rid of that. I got the information. So it's down to 4. Blooming Marsh. All right, we need to keep his land count, or keep his hand count as low as possible. So that's going to be Utamog. The problem here is that he doesn't have to play a card. He doesn't have to play a card the rest of the game. We basically need to draw this. We have to get the Smallpox. Oh, he played a card. Okay. Ooh. Oh, wow. Do we play this here? I mean, we can chump and kill a land. We could just play it and kill a land. That way he can't get to Wormcoil mana. I think we have to do that. Because I can't let him play the Wormcoil. He'll win with Wormcoil Engine. So I can't even chump here. I really wish I could, but I just can't. I can't let him play Wormcoil Engine. I think that would be one of the few reasons he would actually play that forest last turn, is that he had another land in hand. Yep. Smallpox would be amazing. Okay. I picked up an O-Stone. Fuck. That's not what I wanted to see. Okay. His hand is Wormcoil and Karn. If I attack with Mutavault, take him to 15, play the rack, he's going to drop to 13. Then if he pops... then he's basically... Let's see, 13. I could then save my Mutavault to chump. He'd be... If I drew a discard spell or a Smallpox, he'd be forced to blow the O-Stone before, and then I would draw the card off the Thought. It would deal with the Thought Knot Seer. Yeah, we're going to do that. So we're going to force him to pop this O-Stone, unless he draws a 6th land. This is based off of him not drawing land 6. And we can hold this back to chump next turn. So this will take him down to 13. Like, Smallpox is what we need. We need a fucking Smallpox here. But if he just plays Land Wormcoil, I think we just lose. The way he boarded, it counteracted how we deboarded pretty poorly.
You just set up a camera, right?
Yeah, I'll do that on Friday. Alright, so he just passes.
I don't know why I'm thinking we're going to do it tomorrow.
There's that Lily. This is so tight. We have to do this. We have to Lily downtick. Draw the card and then just hope it's a... And hope he doesn't draw land 5. The problem with doing this is he's going to O-Stone at the end of turn. He's going to 4-for-1 me. But I don't think I have a choice. Like, I can't uptick because I just lose. If I chump, then I can't play Lily. Yeah, we have to do this. It sucks, but we have to do it. We just don't have a choice. Yep. Yep. Raven's Crime is worthless here. And now it's just, if he draws land 6, he just did. He plays Wormcoil. Wormcoil is going to be really difficult to deal with here. Yeah. No, I think that's it. I'm pretty sure that's it. Shit. I'm pretty sure that's game. Yep. I don't see how I beat this.
Oh, sorry, Troy. Didn't mean to disturb you.
I mean, I could survive another turn. Oh, is this another one? Ha! Alright, fuck you.
Well, love, I'm gonna go lay down.
Alright, babe. That was disappointing. That was really disappointing. Alright, babe. I'll come tuck you in. I love you too. I'll tuck you in a minute.
Oh, did I just scratch your neck?
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm sorry.
Nah, it's fine.
Sorry.
Alright, well, that was a little disappointing. It's not usually a matchup we get swept. It's not a great matchup, but it's not a bad one either. So give me just a minute here.
Oh, crap, I didn't put my meat away.
Okay, I won't. We'll wait a minute then because.
I totally forgot to put that away. Can you take care of the noodles?
Yeah, I'll take care of it.
Huh?
Yeah, I'll do it. It's all good. Go to bed. All right, that was again kind of a disappointing end. We lost 7 chests on that loss, so we ended up 3-2 in that league. And I guess we go right to League 6 here. I don't recognize the name. So we're starting League 6. Again, I do like being on play game 1, and then we make our decisions on games 2 and 3. Thoughtseize, Shrieks, a Lily, 2 land, sure. Whoa, what the fuck is this? Whoa, what the... It's mono green ramp?
Alright, go lay down.
Alright, babe. I'll come in a couple. This is mono green ramp. Well, that's different. This is one I haven't seen before. I mean, we take the early ramps. I've not seen this before. Mono green ramp. Interesting. There's smallpox. God, now I wish I would have not chosen the Arbor Elf. Fuck. I don't have the second land for it anyway, though. But all right, so let's go to Raven's Crime here. I have no idea how I handle this one. This is going to be difficult to control. So I'm going to get rid of a Garrick probably, yeah. I think I'm going to play this untapped for the resources. And let's just drop a rack here. So Overgrowth, what, generates 2 mana, right? Yeah. This is going to be an interesting one. I have no idea. I've never played against this type of a deck, with this deck. So I have no idea how this is going to end. The problem is that Garrick is really going to be a pain in the ass. So we really need a Thoughtseize or an Inquisition here. I mean, Lily's fine. And I think I'm just going to drop a Shrieks. I think I want to keep the Smallpox. I think Smallpox here is better. Shrieks we can get rid of here. So he's got 2 4-drops, but he's going to play this Overgrown next turn if he draws another land, which you have to assume he's got probably 22 forests in the deck. So hopefully he plays like an Elf next turn. I drew discard the other Garrick. Okay. So that way we can untap, you know, like play a land, Smallpox, uptick Lily. Gives us a good chance. The problem here is that the Overgrowth, we don't have a way to control this. And it's going to give him the mana he needs for the Harmonize. He did not draw it. Ooh. Oh, God. Which one do I want? Oh, my God. Those are both really good here. I think I still take the Smallpox, but boy, that's close. Oh, I wanted both of those. I think I still play the Smallpox because I want to keep him off the Overgrowth. But boy, that's close. God, did not want to discard that Wrenchmine. That Wrenchmine's going to be nuts here. Smallpox is still better, considering this is land drop on 3. Oh, third Garrick. No wonder. Okay. So now we've got him low enough that if we just draw anything, even lands for the Raven's Crime, we're going to start doing damage. That is not the same Overgrowth, is it? Is that a shiny Overgrowth? It's tough to see. No. Yeah, it is. So it's a different Overgrowth. So we know he's got a shiny one. Another rack effect, I guess. The thing is, we're almost at ultimate on Lily, so... So he's got to Harmonize, another Overgrowth, and something else. There's the Harmonize. So we could just go ultimate next turn. If he draws land, plays Overgrowth here, we might do that. I just scooped. Okay. Oh, we were drawing the Wrenchmine anyway. We would have emptied his hand. It wouldn't have mattered. Give me 1 second. Let me figure this board out really quick, and then I'll be right back. I think we're just going to put in the Abrupt Decays. Probably the Brutality. I do not know. We're on the draw, so the Smallpoxes are not going to be quite as good. I don't think I'm going to put Fatal Push in. I think we've got enough redundancy in here for this. And I think I'm going to take a Bridge out, because I have no idea how this deck actually wins. The Murder's Cut's probably good here, but until I see what we're dealing with here, I'm not going to put that in. I'll be back in just a second. Okay. Yeah, we're going to run it like this, see how this works. Very interesting. Assassin's Trophy is going to be nice here. Especially with Overgrowth and shit like that. Alright, so this is... What game is this? This is game 26. We're halfway there. We're just floating right at 500. Slightly up on games, but matches we're only over 1. Yeah, we'll definitely keep this. We get to Inquisition. We get to Assassin's Trophy if he goes for an Overgrowth. Yeah, Bird of Paradise, that's fine. And hopefully we can get a better idea of what he's doing. Because I'm confused on if this is just a Garrick deck. It's just Garrick ramp? Oh, wow. Wow. Oh! Whoa. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh.
Hey, Dan.
Hey, dude.
Still playing Magic?
Yep.
You know, you kind of do these live streams for like a couple of hours.
Yeah.
Like normally when you do a race live stream, it's only like an hour or half an hour.
Well, yeah, this takes longer.
Yeah, but this it takes like what, 3 hours?
Yeah, 3, 4, something like that. Depends how it varies from night to night.
Mm-hmm.
So. Okay, yep. Cinderglade.
We did not beat Mithrax today.
Yeah.
Again, I don't think we're doing well enough on it. like we got to the second step, the fourth phase, where he, you know, when we're about to lust, but then we get stuck because RNG. I don't like that boss. Its mechanics suck.
I think we're gonna Inquisition here just to see what he drew, to see if there's anything that I need to keep this trophy back for. Oh God, Xenagos? Holy buckets! What is this? This is ridiculous. Okay.
That's ridiculous.
Wow. Hey, Ubik, what's up, dude? This hand is... Oh, wow. Okay, so we just need to... not draw a land here. Oh, man. I mean, unless we draw a Raven's Crime here, we're going to lose this game. Because he's going to be able to bring out Nissa next turn. Now, we have an answer for Nissa, but unfortunately, to answer Nissa, we're giving him Inferno Titan.
So cute when he sleeps.
How does Xenagos work again? The beginning of combat in your turn, other target creature. Okay, so Ensnaring Bridge are good here. Nissa cannot... Yeah. Excuse me. Oh, thank you. So, like, Raven's Crime here would be pretty much tits. Fucking killing me, man. Like, he wants land. I don't want land. He's drawing 5 and 6 drops. I'm drawing land. Yep, it's fine. So that gives him the 5 he needs. We desperately need... Jesus, anything here. Alright, now that I see what we're dealing with here... This is bullshit. I've drawn poorly with this deck before, but not like this. Alright, now I see what we're up against here. Alright, so what's he at 7 now? Or no, he's at 6. So here comes the Inferno Titan. I mean, you could do this a couple different ways, but you're probably just going to play it Inferno Titan here. Which, I'm not going to Assassin's Trophy. Nope. Well, he still could. I'm not going to Assassin's Trophy this because we have a kind of an answer with this. He's just going to go with the Nissa. The Nissa we do attack. Oh, he's got Prime Time. The thing is that I could still win this game with just an Ensnaring Bridge if he doesn't have an answer for Ensnaring Bridge. So I took one out, didn't I? Because I didn't know what I was dealing with. Yeah, I did. Now I understand what we're up against here. Alright, we have plenty of mana this turn. There's an Abrupt Decay. That doesn't do shit. So we can hit this, hit this. This is going to take us so... If we do that, he gets a land. That basically just gives him Inferno Titan, and it's kind of we're kind of right back to where we were. So I think I'm going to Assassin's Trophy the Prime Time here. Because obviously we can't let him go. We can't let him go off with Prime Time. And I'm going to go ahead and kill the Voyaging Satyr now with Abrupt Decay, because it is the potential for the most mana. But the strange thing is we can still randomly win with Ensnaring Bridge. If he does not have a main deck answer for Ensnaring Bridge, or if he doesn't have an answer in the deck for Ensnaring Bridge, I mean, all of his creatures here are just enormous. I mean, even Emrakul. Now, he could also be playing, like, Ulamog or something like that. I love saying Ulamog. But, like, Ulamog would get the job done at that point. So he probably just plays the Nissa here. Yeah. Untap, and then you could play Inferno Titan. This is net neutral on mana. I don't think you want to play Xenagos here. That's 7, right? You played Xenagos. Okay, 7. It is 7. I'm a little surprised, but... We thought C's here, but it's not going to be good. Dragon Lord of Tarka? What is this? What the fuck are we dealing with here? I mean, we take the Inferno Titan because it's more dangerous. Oh, I mean, I guess they're basically the same card. This one costs one more. It deals 2 more damage when it comes into play, but doesn't do anything else beyond that. You know what? Let's take the Atarka just in case in the long game we end up with getting Lily or something. I mean, we're not going to win this game unless we draw the bridge and he doesn't have an answer for it. He's not that far away from actually Emrakul here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 1, 2, 3, 10. He's at 14. Actually, he might be at 15 right now. He might actually be there. Let me figure this out. So this is net 3. Or, I'm sorry, net 1. So 1, 2, 3. He net 1 here. Untap 4 forests. So that's 1, 2. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Hey, he's got 15. Yeah, he has it. Yeah, the bird is 15. So I think he has this. Yeah, he does. He knows it. Yeah, we'll just concede to the Emrakul, but... Yep. That's all we needed. We're not going to have any permanents left at that point anyway, so... Alright, now we know what we're dealing with here. Not exactly what I was thinking it was, but... Alright, so we're going to go after the early threats. The Murder's Cut. I was wondering if that was going to be really good here. It most certainly is. The Smallpox on the plays are going to be nice. The Wrench Mines are still good, too. The Inquisitions seem pretty weak, actually. And I definitely need to get the 4 Smallpoxes. And so we'll go like this. Maybe I just take out all 4 Inquisitions. Those Inquisitions can easily miss. His deck is just full of accelerants and big threats. So the Thought Seizes are good. The only issue with doing this, is that we're going a little bit high. I don't know, maybe the Brutalities are not... Yeah, you know what? The Brutalities are not as good as I thought. Let's put those 2 Inquisitions back in. The Brutalities only hit the turn 2... They accelerate on turn 2. The Fatal Push already does this, and I'm not going to get anything out of the duress side. Alright, we'll go like that. I don't care about the Fulminators. It doesn't hit enough to make it good. Oh, man. Fringe fucking keep. Triple... What are our chances of drawing a black source in this next one? So there's going to be 20, see 24, 23, 22, 21 black sources left in the deck out of 53 cards. So that's roughly 40%. It's almost right at 40%. It's just like 41. I'm going to keep it because we do have the Thoughtseize, but I'm not convinced this is a good keep. I mean, we'll Thoughtseize out his Accelerant if he draws it. The thing is, the Ensnaring Bridge, it's possible this is just game. I think there's a good chance this just wins the game. Or at least gets close. The thing is that, like, Atarka and those can just deal damage, so it's not an exact win. He does have a Primal Command. He's 2 Primal Commands. Fuck. I mean, we'll just take the Utopia Sprawl, but... And I'm taking the Utopia Sprawl even though I have the Smallpox. And that's why, because I can't play the Smallpox. I don't want to play the Smallpox here. I want to draw another black source and just play Lily. So... I'm not... This is... Oh, fuck me sideways. Don't do this. Don't do this. Any non-Mutavault land here is tits. Utopia Sprawl. That gets him up to 3. Ah, it's at 4 already. fuck off. Not like this. Come on, not like this. This is a dead card. If he had it, he would have played it. Not like this. Come on. This is non-creature permanent. Okay. There's a Garrick. And tap. Yeah. I think we're going to lose this. Yeah, that's fine. Just play Beast. You fucking kidding me? Alright. He's got double fucking Primal Command in his hand, which means the bridges are going to be way slow. Jesus, fuck off, deck. I think what we do is Inquisition ourselves, and we drop a Smallpox. We're not playing it anytime soon. And that means if he drops like an Atari... Well, the problem with doing that, though, is then he's still got these fucking Primal Commands. And he's going to be able to 1-1. Jesus Christ. 3 turns to draw any land here. Yeah, I'm going to do it. How much mana has he got this turn? 2, 4, 5, 6. The problem is he can just top a card here if he wanted to. If he has Prime Time, he can just play Prime Time. 7, my bad. He's got Prime Time. Which isn't the end of the world. The problem is he can just play the fucking Primal Commands. We're going to lose this game. We're going to lose this game because we didn't draw any fucking land there. It was one of those weird keeps, but I still think the keep was good. It just obviously didn't pay. Fuck off. Jesus Christ. Whatever. No purpose losing that game. No purpose losing that game. There's just no... That is fucking frustrating to no end. That is so frustrating. God, we're right back to 500. That is frustrating beyond belief. Alright, whatevs. Alright. That's a weird deck. I mean, that's not... We kept the 2 lander and we drew 3 3-drops. So... And when we knew at the beginning of that, because there wasn't a double black in the hand, that was a fringe keep. That was a fringe keep. But, I mean, I think the choice was still there. Any land there, other than the other Mutavault, basically just lets the deck run and run and run. We empty our hand. We empty our hand. His hand is empty. We have a Shrieks down at that point. We have a Lily in play. It's all there. All right, let's still play first here. That is an easy mull. I've always been a blue-red type. The standard deck that I'm going to be playing this season is it colors is blue-red. We already have a Raven's Crime. We don't need another one. So that's probably my favorite, I'd say. Blue, white, control. We'll just grab that Jace. On the play, this isn't the worst. This isn't the worst hand in the world. I didn't want to see that though. I suspect this is not just guy control based off of his hand. This is blue-white. Yeah, he knows. Kiff knows. I love me some blue-red. Again, I'll be playing it this standard season. Lovely blue-red. Feel the Ruin, Path of Exile, yeah. I guess we play Raven's Crime first. So he's going to be down to 3. You know, if we draw another Shrieks, we might actually still win this. Yeah, Supreme Vertigo. I think that's a pretty good draw. Pretty good one to get rid of. So he's got Opt Island Mystery card. I don't know. If we draw Swamp here? Huh. And he went bottom with that Opt. So he's gone bottom with his Ops. He still has an island. If we draw a land here, which we just did, I think I'm actually going to Smallpox here. Because I don't want the bridge. And getting rid of one of his lands and a card is well worth it. Now, the question is going to be, after this, if we draw lands, do we play them to the Raven's Crime? I think the answer to that is... That's just a kick in the dick. Kick in the dick. This is probably going to be a Logic. Oh, wait. Inquisition and Opt, which means he's not holding his last card's a land. Yep. Yep. I'll play his Opt. Oh, God, this deck sometimes irritates the shit out of me. Sometimes. So if he plays a Jace here, which he just did, I think that's the game. I don't think I can get out of a Jace with the 2 land I have in this scenario. I don't think I can get through this. So he's gonna shuffle. He probably drew shit. I want Visions as well. Shit. Yeah, I don't think I can get through this. Because even the Assassin's Trophy is no good. I can't play it. I mean, we're just going to Raven's Crime. There is a tiny, tiny chance, I suspect. But we're not going to be able to outrace this Jace. And especially not going to be able to outrace the Vision. We would need... If he just let's put it this way: if he passes the turn here, okay, he didn't. He played a card. Oh, he's reshuffling his shit. Yeah, he's just gonna activate Colonnade and swing for 6. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to outrace this Vision. I guess maybe if I draw another Shrieks here, there is a tiny, tiny, tiny chance. Oh my God. definitely not with brutality here. Well, maybe not. So that's 5. That'll take him down to 8. He's empty-handed. The problem is he can get up to 2 cards with this Jace. Okay, we're not... I think we're fucked. I think we're fucked. But I'm not thoroughly convinced that we're fucked yet. Like, I think we're fucked. There is... if he plays another... Let's say, put it this way. He's going to have 2 cards in his hand at some point during this turn. If he plays a land and we draw perfectly, there's a chance. It's not a good chance, but there is a chance. He would have to make the mistake here of actually playing a land instead of just swinging with Colonnade. Oh, and a Gideon, too. Jesus. Well, that's going to speed the clock up 1 turn. Because, oh, actually, no, it won't. No, it won't. That's 6 and 4. Okay. He's got a land in hand, so he kept that one. So he's going to be down to 5. But I think that's the game right there. I think that was the one that did it. That needed to actually be a card that I could take so that this turn he would be able to do it. But I think this game is over. Yeah. Do we play first against this deck? Yeah, I'm just going to scoop to this. We're done here. We're done. All right, well, this is what these were for. The question is what else do we fucking put in? I mean, we put the surgicals in most likely because, like, the brutalities are done. The smallpoxes are actually not horrible. Like, this is probably it right here. We just go bridges for the surgicals here. The nature's claims are pretty shitty. The abrupt decay doesn't hit enough. The fulminators are okay. Like, the fulminators are good, but I don't know what they're better than. Like, I think I want everything else in here. I actually kind of want smallpox here. I could... The thing with a deck like this is that it likes to try to get down to 2. And the smallpox kind of is a backdoor way to sneak a win. I don't want to put the Murderer's Cut in. Definitely don't want to put the Fatal Push in. It only kills the Colonnades. I guess kill Snaps, but... Yeah, I think this is okay. Look, I don't know if we play first, though. He's probably going to put an additional counter magic. So with the counter magic, I think we want to be on the play. But it could go either way with that one. Could go either way. Yeah, I'm going to play first. Crime, Inquisition with a couple of additional lands. Yeah, we're good here. We have the Rack Effect. This is actually a pretty good hand. Because if we can strip the couple of the early cards out. He's playing Leyline. Well, that changes my strategy just a hair. That is surprising. And wow, I was not expecting Leyline in the blue-white control deck. We have 2 answers to that. Did we just lose on turn 0? I've never seen Leyline in a blue-white control deck. Never. That's a strange sideboard card because you wouldn't think you would need it. Why? That doesn't make any sense. I mean, good for him. He's gonna steal one. Let's just say, which one is this? This is Oust or is it? Oh, it Snaps. He's just gonna trade. I mean, I have 2 answers to this, but they're gonna be tough to find. Yeah, that's fine. The bigger issue is this fucking vision here. That and the fact that we're completely drawing dead right now. That's shocking. I've never seen a blue-white control deck put ley line on their sideboard before. Again, kudos. I just don't understand why. Yeah, I mean, we need to draw that Assassin's Trophy, and we need to draw it now. I'm going to keep the land in my hand just for Ravenscry fuel, in case we do happen to get this thing taken care of. I don't want... I mean, yeah, it's good against my deck, and I think only my deck. You should be able to have enough resources with snaps to get through Jund. It does nothing against Death Shadow. Again, it works great here. Oh, is he playing mismatch? Oh, he's playing mismatch Snapcasters. That... What a dick. What a dick. 2, 3, 4. We can do one more here. So we have exactly 2 answers in the deck right now. Exactly 2. And we have 2 threats that need to be dealt with. And this one's going to be difficult. I'm just... You know what? There's no way I beat this, right? There's no way I beat this. This just destroyed us. The hand was fucking fantastic. This is exactly the type of hand you want against this type of a deck. But yeah, that was shocking. That is totally unexpected. That is totally unexpected. God damn it. We've lost 3 in a row. God damn it. This is bullshit. We're not having a good night, guys. We're not having a good night. I've never seen a blue-white control deck play Leyline on their sideboard. Never. Again, what else is it good against? Honestly. Like, what else is that actually good against? Again, you can out resource Jund. You don't need it against Jund. You have more than enough answers in there for Death Shadow, so you can beat Death Shadow. That's all you care about. Burn? I mean, I guess you could put it against Burn. It's good. I wouldn't waste 4 sideboard cards for it. You usually have a pretty good matchup against that anyway, because you're going to play reinforcements. This is fine. What else? Okay. Ooh, oh, this deck. It's the Phoenix deck. So I think they don't have answers to this. I'm gonna take the looting, obviously, for the double Phoenix. I've heard of this one. I've yet to see it. Oh, he drew another one, you ass. So he's gonna drop 2 Phoenixes. All right. So we're just gonna go Ravenscry here, and we'll play Ensnaring Bridge turn after, which in turn he probably does not have a way to get through that. I doubt this deck would run main deck answers for Ensnaring Bridge. I find that doubtful. He got rid of a Steamkin, which means he doesn't... Which means he's holding instants. He has a land, Manamorphose, something else. So he's going to try to go instant here. Yeah, I can't imagine it has any. And it doesn't have enough burn to get through this, so... I'm at 11. You got me. I am definitely at 11. Go. If you can beat that, congratulations. I mean, we still do this. Smallpox doesn't do much here. a bolt? That's a bolt. Going dome with that. Okay. I mean, I get, you know what? He probably does have enough straight up burn. It's probably not going to matter. He needs to draw all 8 points before... What's that? Ritual, Mountain. Okay. Because Rack's coming down now. If we get a second Rack effect too, that's even going to be better. Do I care here? No, doesn't really matter. Lava... Oh, he's playing Lava Spike. Okay, never mind. He does have enough answers. He's definitely got enough answers. If he's playing Lava Spike in his deck too, that means this is going to be another Bolt here. I stand corrected. There's definitely enough answers in this deck for this. This is going to be a Bolt. It's a Fiery Temper. I didn't realize this deck was also playing Lava Spike. I guess that makes sense. He's thinking if he should go after the Lily. Yep. Okay, yeah, that means there's what? He's burned a Temper, 2 Tempers, a Spike. Oh, ooh. And Bedlam Reveler? Spicy little meatball, isn't it? I might not win this. There's enough burn here to make this troubling. So there's 2 Tempers gone, but there's a risk factor as well. We still go up here, and then next turn we will go down all the way. Okay, this is not the build that I've seen. Definitely not the build I've seen. Hold on. God damn it. Stop it. Fucking cats, man. Every night at this time, they go ape shit. Metamorphose into land, into another Bedlam Reveler. What the fuck is this shit? I actually love this. I'm not gonna lie to you. I love everything about this. I'm intrigued by what we're seeing here. This is not the build I thought it was. Sure. Yeah, this is more of a it's more of a, it's kind of a burn deck, but it's not really a burn deck. This is a weird one. I can't pop that Delta as much as I would love to. There's a Thoughtseize. Jesus Christ. I feel like we have to do this. The problem is he's got that risk factor in his yard. Like, this is the problem right here. Where is it? It's this guy right here. Because if I play the Thoughtseize, he can risk factor next turn and basically force his hand. The problem is if I Thoughtseize him, he's having 2 bolts, I just lose. But if I Thoughtseize and steal a bolt, it's +1. Alright. We're going to do it, but I'm not happy about it. But this risk factor is a big fucking deal. Alright, he's got another... God, Jesus, he's just chaining these fucking Bedlam Revelers. Ultimate here does dick. Yeah, we're going to lose this game. We have to go up. He's going to discard a Mountain. You can't ultimate here because you're just going to... Basically, you're just splitting lands. Oh, you kept the land. Oh, he's got to ditch the Bedlam. It doesn't matter. Why? Actually, no. That doesn't make any sense. Why would you do that? It's a little strange. Okay. And here comes the risk factor. Or Faithless Looting. Did he forget he had it? I'm not bold. Okay. Alright, this is not what I thought it was. I mean, it is, but this is not a build I've seen before. Alright, so, yeah, I think we're going to use those. Fatal Push is junk. That's junk. That's junk. That's junk. That's not junk. The Brutality has no play. These are fine. I don't think we want the ass in here. What would this deck sideboard? I guess that's the question, is what would this deck sideboard? Troy, you leave him alone. You leave him alone. I'm really not sure how to sideboard here. I think we go down a Smallpox. Probably go down a Thoughtseize. Because the things that I'm going to want to take, there's only basically one card that I'm going to want to take with this, and that's the Bedlam Reveler. Maybe I treat this the way I would treat it as a burn match. And just go down an additional Thoughtseize. Yeah, maybe I just treat this as I would treat burn. If that's the case, then the Brutalities are probably better here than I thought. So we'll go like this. Yeah, I'm going to treat this like this is basically a burn match. Because it kind of is. Except I'm not going to put in the Nature's Claims. Like, I don't have any idea how to board against this. I still want to be on the play here. Just for the surgicals. Raven's Crave, Inquisition, Shrieks, Rack. I'm going to keep this. The actually multiple rack effects in the opener are probably going to be really strong here. The problem is the Raven's Crimes are going to get what he... What? He put his own surgicals in here for the Raven's Crime? I guess it's a free spell, so I guess you do that. So we take a looting here. I want the looting over the Swift Spear. He can play the Swift Spear out. Shit, I did not want to draw another land here. Alright, so... We're going to Raven's Crime. We'll use it another time just to get it out because we know what we're going to be facing against here. And he's probably going to go and surgical this. We'll get as many of these shots out as we can. Ooh! Okay, so I kept Bolt surgical here. So, land. He'll probably bolt here. I mean, I would surgical here as well. Just get your maximum damage out. Yeah, and he did exactly that. Yeah, I think it's smart. So he's going to be down to 18. Now, here's the issue. He's going to take 5 next turn. And if we draw another Raven's Crime or something... Well, we won't draw a Raven's Crime. They're going to be gone. But if we draw something of the sort to get rid of his last card... Unless it's another bolt. That would suck. Then he's basically out of resources. Okay, well, we race now. Well, that's what? 8? Now we just need any discard. I mean, we're ahead. We just need any discard now. Did he just play a... Did he play his land? He did. Oh my god. Why would you do that? Are you dead now? I think you're dead. I guess not completely dead, but you're pretty fucking close to being dead here. No reason not to keep this. It doesn't really matter. He's going to be down to 2. The problem is, if he doesn't kill me right now, he's dead to rack. He's dead to any discard here. He's just dead. Yeah, well, I didn't have it, but that was weird. I don't know why you play that land there. Just to dig? That doesn't make a ton of sense. Okay. We're going to be in the draw here. So these smallpoxes are less good. God, I don't want to put in the Assassin's Trophies. But I think I'm going to. I think on the draw, I don't want smallpox on the draw here. And I just don't see anything else that would be better. The Fatal Push only really kills the one thing. The Assassin's Trophy at least also kills Bedlam Reveler. And if a couple of Phoenixes are coming in for lethal, at least I can take them out. Interesting. Again, I'm playing this kind of as I would play Burn, but it's just a little bit different. Yeah. I don't like it, though. You can't throw this back. And there's looting. If I could draw Surgical if he's going to discard Phoenixes. Okay, he does discard a Phoenix and another looting. There's the ass. Ass! What? Well, that is interesting. Shrine of Burning Rage. That, again, not a card I was expecting to see. We don't take Manamorphose. We don't take the Abrade. Hi. Please don't stretch on my keypad there because you're going to tear it up. I think I'm going to take the shrine here because he can't go off with Steamkin anyway. Actually, no. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take the Steamkin. This costs 3 to even activate. So he's going to have a turn. Like, he's not going to have a great opportunity to play this thing. I don't think. It's going to get big, but I don't care. I mean, I'm going to be able to just kill the fucking thing whenever I need to. Wow, he's keeping the last 2, so we're going to take one of his last 2 here. The reason that I was a little interested in not taking the Steamkin is that I had the Murder's Cut, so he's going to probably get rid of the Braid. Yeah. So he's got a Manamorphose. That's all he's got left in his hand. He's going to Manamorphose here, most likely. Yeah, just to get some cards. All right. Manamorphose again. Okay. It's going to be interesting. Land. You can just pop it? Oh, he's going to Faithless Looting. Okay. So that's going to give him a Phoenix back. Which I have an answer for. I have several answers for it, actually. Alright, so he's going to get a Phoenix back. So I think what I'm going to end up doing here is I'm going to Assassin's Trophy the Shrine and blow up the Phoenix next turn. Or I can just Lily. This is really tough. There's another Faithless Looting in the yard. But if he uses it, he can't use his Shrine. But I can only do this if I trophy... I take 3 if I do it this way. So I've got a couple of lines here. I could just Assassin's Trophy, get the Shrine, play a land, and take his other card. And then he untaps, he's drawing off the top with 4 land in play. I get hit for 3. and then he just uses Faithless Looting. If I play the Lily, I think just playing the Lily is a bad choice. The other thing I could do is I could play Assassin's Trophy and Murder's Cut the Phoenix, save the damage, but then would give him the option of using the Shrine. And I don't think I want to give him the option to use the Shrine here. Because this is going to be 5 next turn, probably 6 or 7. Although we cannot use this with the Faithless Looting. And my guess is Faithless Looting is going to be his play. So I'm really torn on this. All right. See what his last card is a Manamorphose. Okay. I think I'm just going to blow this up. It's almost out of range already where I just don't want it to get to this. And this way he's drawing off the top. He's going to have to use a Faithless Looting. We're going to have an answer next turn for the Phoenix and be able to play Lily if we draw land. Yeah, we're just going to do this now. I don't want him to... That's a lot of damage. That's going to be a lot of damage at once. And we have a direct answer for this, and then we have the Lily as well. So he's going to play the Looting here, most likely. Unless he's got a 4-drop to play, or 3-drop or something. Oh, he just drew a Spike. Okay. Wrench Mine's basically worthless here. Do we just Lily down then, and we hold the Murder's Cut for the second time? Or do we Lily up? Nah, we Lily down here. If he top decks, I mean, he's going to have to Faithless Looting here to be in a spot to actually deal with that, so... like, I'm okay. Oh, another Shrine. I don't like that. That's actually an issue. All right, there's a... Yeah, we're just going to get rid of the Wrench Bind. We have a... Without a Rack effect, we have a problem here. Hey, kitten. We need a Rack effect desperately, like right now. And he's holding this, which is interesting. Not sure. We're just going to go up. We'll discard the Swamp. If that's a burn spell... Oh, it's Fiery Temper. Oh, whatever. You can just cast it for free. It didn't matter. Wasn't going to change anything. So you killed the Lily. Yeah. I don't think we win this. Our window is closing very, very fast here. Because he still has his fucking Faithless Looting right here. And that thing's going to revamp his hand. And this thing eventually is going to be lethal. He just kept a card, which I don't blame him for. We're going to take it, but... Is it a bolt? It's a fucking bolt. God damn it. Yep. Yeah, we're going to lose this. We are going to lose 4 fucking matches in a row here. That's bad, man. And we're a bolt away from lethal here. Swift Spear. Almost lethal. He's got it next turn, though. Again, I didn't see the Shrines. I would have put in the removal. Oh, fuck, really? Alright, whatever. Interesting deck. Very interesting deck. Wow, we are just smoking here. Whew. That is rough, rough, rough. We're back to even on games as well. Holy shite. I would have... Again, I didn't see the Shrines in game 2. Otherwise, I would have put them in. I wonder if those are actually in his deck or if those are sideboard. Those are probably more sideboard options. I would have definitely changed that. I would have done that differently. But... Interesting deck. It's not the deck that I was expecting there when you see the... Because... I've yet to see the mono red version of that, but it is what it is. Wow. Well, this is stinking up the joint, man. We are not having a good night. We are black below 500 on this. Interesting. Okay. Well, we'll finish these last two off and then kind of go from there. Here's the funny thing. I did this particular deck to answer a question, and the question was answered already. It was answered last week. So I don't really have anything else to play with this deck. I've already done what I needed to do, which was I needed to answer the question about Assassin's Trophy, and it's been answered. It's a decent one of in the main, but there should be no more than one in the main. And the board cards, like the other one in the board is perfectly fine. I think two of them is realistic. That's it. That's it, though. So, yeah, the question's been answered. I also think that right now 8-Rack is not... Like, 8-Rack is really not well placed in this meta right now, just because Dredge is so prevalent. And there's a lot of decks that are right now trying to beat Dredge. And this deck does not handle either of those two scenarios very well. So... It's basically Humans and Dredge are the two. Now, Humans is a decent matchup. But again, Dredge is almost an insta-win because we're both basically doing the same thing, and they both help the opponent. So... Yeah, this is really disappointing. This has been super disappointing. So we have no follow-up here, but we have obviously the first 3 turns are basically set in stone. Beyond that, we're going to be playing basically off the top. But the first 3 turns are pretty well defined. And the Inquisition. The Inquisition. Oh, here's Dredge. Yep. There's fucking... Oh, at least Creepy Chill's in the hand. Boy, did we put Amalgam there or that? No, I think we just take the Shrieks. Yeah, this is a really bad... This is... Again, Dredge is insta-loss. Dredge is insta-loss. Oh, I've got plenty of 8-Rack decks. Or not 8-Rack decks, Jesus. I got plenty of Modern decks. It's like Modern is not going to be the issue. Yeah, he's just gonna drop this in the yard. The game 1 is... I've never won game 1 against Dredge. It's impossible to win. It's impossible to win. Like, I don't want to play these. Well, I'm playing the regionals in 3 weeks. I'm probably just gonna play Burn. I think it's decently positioned against... The problem is the Creeping Chills make Dredge much more difficult for Burn. You really got to be aware of it, and you got to play a turn slow with the Creeping Chills. I mean, we have to do it. This is what our deck does. But he's going to be able to drop his Amalgam and his Stinky. But yeah, I'm probably going to play Burn in 3 weeks. That's probably what I'm going to end up doing anyway. What do I have built right now? I don't like Ponza right now. I really don't like Ponza. I think Ponza is a horrible choice. Couple Narcos. See, I'm almost tempted in a deck like this to just when I see this Dredge, I scoop and go to 2. So he's playing in the dark in game 2. You can't win game 1. You can't. You just can't win. You cannot win game 1. And he conflagrates. What did he get? Drop 2 or just 1? It's just 1. Okay, so he's down to 2. Hey, Looney. That is actually interesting. So we're going to take out... There's that Creeping Chill. And we're going to drop this tapped It's going to do a little bit of damage. Again, we're still slow because he's just going to pop the Stinky here. If I keep drawing land and he misses with Creeping Chills, there's actually a way to win this. But it's close. So we're just going to drop Raven's Crime again. He needs to keep missing. And it turns, we need a land. When we draw the land turn, we got to stop and play the bridge because we're behind on this race right now. All right, we're gonna do it now. So next turn, if he just goes. There's the shill. See, that's the kicker right there. And that's why this deck is so well positioned right now, is because Creepy Chill's fucking good. It's really goddamn good. Where do you farm rupees and inverted key sanity for pod and digging game? There's two ways you can go. One is the archery game. And two is the... so I did not know this until yesterday. The tree pole that is up by Bumper Cave in Inverted does drop rupees. I'm down to one. That's his third creep. Oh, he's got a Conflagrate. Never mind. This game's over. He's got a Conflagrate in his yard. I'm sorry. It's a tree pole. It can drop rupees. I just found that out. I did not know that until yesterday. Ugh, this is such a bad matchup. Oh my god. I almost don't want to finish this. We'll finish it just because we have to, but... boy, I don't like it. I do not like it. Right now, the deck is just taking duties on us. Smallpox is pretty much shit in this matchup. There's so many bad cards in this matchup. That's about it. I mean, I don't think we really go after anything else. We have to see, and we need to. We'll mold a 6 if we don't have a Conflagrate. Yeah, I think the archery game is basically your next best spot, and we definitely have to go first here. Yeah, we have to mull that. It's a bad hand in any matchup. This we got to keep, but I'm not happy about it. And we got the surgical. That's all that matters. And that's going to go down. We need action here. So let's just drop the Shrieks. See what he plays here. Can't F6 at any point because of the surgicals. And there's the looting. And Stinky and Amalgam. Okay. Alright, let's see what we're dealing with here.
Maybe head about here soon.
Alright, dude.
Had to fix my controller.
Ah, gotcha.
Because I had to clean it out and pieces were not fitting where they were supposed to.
Cool.
I think you've had that same experience too, where you just have that issue where you have to line them all up without having them shifting or whatever. Because I think you did that with your Frankenstein controller.
Yeah, I mean, it's, yeah.
It's really, really irritating. Alright, I'll see you tomorrow.
Alright, night, dude. So we're going to take the Stinkweed up here. The Conflagrate is a little strange. It's like I like to take them both. So I think we take the Cathartic here. So we can't just ditch the Conflagrate. I don't care about the Nature's Claim. So I think we take the Cathartic and then we just surgical the Stinky. We just do that now. Alright, yeah, so that's going to be... And let's... Oh, wait, cancel that. Cancel that. We actually have the mana here. We don't need to take the 2. So we don't have anything else to do with it. And the question is what else is he playing? Is he playing the He's got 2 Nature's Claims. And that's it. Interesting. So he's not playing Ancient Grudge, which is a little weird. Usually you'd play Ancient Grudge here. So, okay. Two Conflagrates. The Chill isn't enough. And the 2 Nature's Claims. So, if we're able to hit the Conflagrates, and we're able to manage, basically able to deal with these Nature's Claims, he cannot win. Unless we're at a point where Creeping Chill will finish it. So that's going to be our win condition. Alright, we know what we need to do. Oh boy, this deck is just taking a massive duty on us, though. I've never 05... Well, you never play out all 5 games if you... Hell, I've never played a game 4 when I'm 03. Never done it before. Yeah, there's the Conflagrate. Yeah. Just did it for 0, right? Yeah. Yep, and he played the Mountain, so it's those 3. So he kept the Nature's Claim just for the effect here. This is fine. This is fine. So we'll go ahead and just play Rack. It doesn't matter here. This could force him to act, like to actually go after with one of the Nature's Claims, which would be great, because then we just basically, if we get one of these Nature Claims out of here, and he's going to do it, okay. That's really good, actually. That means if we draw 2 bridges and we can deal with a Conflagrate, we win. So we're, again, there is a win condition here. We already know he doesn't have any other way to win the game. So, just looking at the deck again. Yeah, there's nothing else in there. So we know what we need to do. So he's going to go ahead and Conflagrate here. Probably discard his hand. Oh, just 2. Okay. One of them was a Bloodghast. So he has 1 Conflagrate left. 1. And I think we're already beyond that. Like, I think we might be already beyond where that Conflagrate is going to be lethal. So, if we draw land here, and we did, he's just drawing out to Nature's Claim now. He might steal this game. He literally has 1 out in his deck right now. Yep. Okay, it's not in there. He did discard a Creeping Chill. Creeping Chills aren't going to get the job done, though. Because he only has 3 of them. He would have to do all 3 of those and then 13 damage on a Conflagrate? I just don't buy that. It sucks. Sucks. How many green sources are in his deck? He has 2 Stomping Grounds left. And 3 Wooded Foothills. Okay. I think I'm actually just going to hit the Copperline Gorge here. And then I'll just play the Urborg and pass. The creatures are managed already. And he'll get a... Yeah, I think he had a... Yeah, the mountain. There's the 2 mountains. Yeah, there's the other one right there. And we'll do that. We'll keep this Urborg. Well... Oh, second Creeping Chill. Again, we're just looking for the other Conflagrate, which is going to be too late. The one is the... So there's a gorge there, gorge there, gorge. Oh, wow. All 3 gorges. Okay, so those are gone. He discarded Narcomoeba Bloodghast. There's a second Shrieks. So, honestly, he's only down to... He's got 5 green sources left in the deck and the 1 Nature's Claim. So, a second Ensnaring Bridge might actually steal this game. Or if we draw the Surgical and we hit the Nature's Claim... Alright, there's the Conflagrate. That's the last Conflagrate. Which you can't do right now. Polluted Delta. That doesn't do anything here. Do I want to keep this in case I draw a Nature's Claim? I would take 1. Or not Nature's Claim, Raven's Crime. Yeah, we'll keep this one. He milled his other Nature's Claim. He can't win. I don't think he can win. I do not think he can win. He milled his other Nature's Claim. I do not think he can win. He would need to do 13 points of damage with this Conflagrate. I think that would be really difficult. Well, 12 points. I just gave him 1. I don't think he can win. Eventually, we'll draw the Raven's Crime or the Lily. I don't actually think he can win this. Can he do 13 or 12 points of damage to this Conflagrate? I don't think he can. Yeah, he'll loam. He needs to do it all in 1 turn. Yeah, go to 6. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. So... the second Snaring Bridge doesn't really do anything here. We'll just play it. We'll empty our hand. Alright. So he has exactly 1 Creeping Chill left in his deck. So that's 12. He has no other ways to get rid of this. I'm going to make sure I read the deck right. He had 1 additional Nature's Claim. It's gone. 3 Creeping Chills. And he already used 2 of them. And it's going to be really, really... Because he's going to have to play land out to do this. Yeah, see, the problem with this scenario is he needs to go double Life from the Loam for 1 turn. That's really annoying, though. I just need any source of discard. Like, we're going to win by decking. We're never going to draw him out of cards. And he's never going to... I was going to say... Okay, so he's going to loam. It's going to take him up to 9. Does he have 2 loams? He plays a gemstone, right? He loams again. Yep, that's going to take him up to 10. So if he does it now... Well, if he does it now, he's dead. He doesn't have another Conflagrate and only 1 Creeping Chill left in his deck. Yeah, he shouldn't have done that. Because now he almost has to do it. He's doing it now. Yep. So here comes the Conflagrate. That's it, though. I'm pretty sure that's it. He can't remove the bridges. Unless I missed something. Which I don't think I did. Yep. Conflagrate's all the way down. But now you're just dead, I think. I'll get myself. Yeah, he had the right plan, but he pulled the trigger way too soon. I've seen your deck. You don't have anything left to do. Mm-hmm. We stole this one. He's down to 7 cards in his library anyway. Like, he can hard cast a Creeping Chill, and he can low him away. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to beat him through damage. But unless I miscounted, he's got one Creeping Chill left in his deck. That's it. Jesus Christ. He sure did draw a lot of land there. Unless I miscounted. He has one Creeping Chill left in his deck. And I think I took my Smallpoxes out, didn't I? Didn't I take Smallpox out? I did. Yeah, that would be the only other way that I think I would lose this, but... Yeah, because I'd be forced to play Smallpox. Yeah, looting away. Yep, there's the chill. I'm at 2. Unless I miscounted, that was his last chill. I only saw 3. Wow, he drew a lot of land here. Again, I don't think it matters. Last card in the deck. Unless I miscounted, that's game. Mm-hmm. Shrieky away. Yeah, surgical. Wow. Well, that Thoughtseize was very poorly timed. Thankfully, we don't have to worry about it. He's going to look for more information. Yeah, you're not going to find anything else interesting. Wow. Actually, that was the most poorly timed Thoughtseize ever. If he had one card left in his library, we would have lost. I totally forgot about Thoughtseizing myself. Alright, well, we stole one from Dredge. We don't change anything, do we? Let me double check here. I don't think we change anything. We don't care about that. The brutalities don't really do anything. I don't want the abrupt decays. The assassin's trophies only kill... I don't think there's anything that changes here based off the way he played the last one. I think this is basically the same deck. Maybe the brutality goes in, but... Like, the Assassin's Trophy only kills the threat when it's a threat. He has, I think, 2 basics in his deck. No, this is fine. I don't think we change anything. I think it's about as good as it's going to get. We know what we have to do. We know what is out, so... yeah. Yes, I keep this. Yes. Yes, have some. There's no way you throw this back against Dredge. Prized Amalgam and Narcomoeba. However, those are neither things that I actually care about. Alright. There's no dredging in there, so... And I'm not going to get the Faithless Looting. It's tempting, but I'm not going to do it. Although I would have gotten 2 out of it. We want to hit Conflagrates. There's Creeping Chill. Okay. But still no Dredgers. Do we hit the Creeping Chills here? If we do that, we do it during his draw step. Urborg doesn't actually do anything except for potentially play a Bloodghast. But this allows us to get the Mutavault out as well. Let's just do the Mutavault, and we'll even play the Rack. We'll just get Rack down. I do think I'm going to stop during his draw step. And I'm going to go after the Creeping Chills. Let's get the Creeping Chills. That's going to be half of his offense. cathartic. Oh my god, all 4 faithless lootings. Okay, he put the 4th back in, and he put his ancient grudges in. Okay, this is more of a board I was expecting. Oh my god, I think I'm gonna do this. I think. Oh man, I'm gonna burn 2 of these. All right, let's figure this out because that is ridiculous. If we have to do it. We have to go after the faithless looting here. 2 ancient grudges, 2 conflagrates, 2 nature's claims. That's his offense. But we're gonna take 4 cards here. We're gonna nail 4 cards. He's gonna get his shrieks. Sucks. But he's also got 3 narcomoebas here, which means the Shriekhorn isn't gonna do near as much. And we just hit his creeping chills. So yeah, we're going to surgical faithless looting. We're going to get all 4 of these fuckers. 2 of them out of his hand. So now he's stuck basically playing his Shriekhorn. That was pretty big. Now we didn't hit a Dredger with that, which is unfortunate. But I think for the value we just got, it was worth it. And he did get a loam. Oh man, we really don't want extra lands here. I'm just gonna pass. There's a Bloodghast. So he's gonna get a Bloodghast in play. He's down to 14. He has a Cathartic and a Narcomoeba. Oh, and he flipped his 4th Narcomoeba. Ugh. Alright. Yeah, that means he's going to get his amalgams. So here comes the loam. He'll loam back 3 lands. Yep. And he's going to get an amalgam and a Bloodghast. Ugh. Okay. This is starting to backfire. The mistake we made, in hindsight, is when we surgicaled the creeping chills. We should have just surgicaled the faithless looting first, and then made the decision on the second one, because then we would have gotten his Dredger. Because now he's going off, and I don't have a way to. Even if I draw a bridge, it's going to be too late. That was the mistake. Yep. It's the last card I know, because he discarded the other Narcomoeba. Wow, he's down to 13 cards. Yeah, whatever. Ancient Grudge. He's got all fucking 4. Yeah, we're gonna lose. We can't beat this. Yeah, we can't beat this. We're just gonna have 6. It's not like we can do anything here. I do not believe there is an out here. I didn't do shit. Yeah, I'm just dead. 360, yeah, that's more than lethal. I could block there, but I mean, I'm just prolonging the inevitable. Even if I draw the bridge, I can play it. It doesn't do anything because I've got too many fucking cards in my hand. I can get down to 2, but then the Bloodghast still gets through. And by now, he's got to have drawn a Conflagrate, or he'll get one in the yard. Now that's horseshit. That's like that's the most beautiful thing in the world to see in the beginning, and I just drew absolute ass. Wow. What a bad fucking league this was. horrible fucking league. Well, let's finish it off, and then we'll just call it. You guys want to open a quick chesty? Quick chesty? What do we get? Oh, that got a lich. Oh my god, we got a lich. Yeah, this one did not. That is horrible. That is fucking. I've never been 0-4 in a league because I've never played a fourth game. So this is new territory. I'm only doing it for this. But boy, that was just... We've had some brutal fucking matches on this league. Brutal fucking matches. Brutal. Tony, man. Fucking brutal. God, we're 3 games under now. 3 fucking games under 500. Yeah. So, I mean, again, the answer, the question that needed to be answered has already been answered with this deck. And we knew going into this it was not going to be well positioned with the amount of dredge that was going to be out there. It's an auto lose. I don't think I've ever beaten dredge. Maybe I did once. Maybe I have once, but maybe just once. And I played a lot of fucking 8-rack. But yeah, the Assassin's Trophy question has been answered. We know exactly the answer to that question. The question is what do we do after this? Because I was going to do a full 50, and I don't feel like we need to do a full 50. I could always practice standard. I do need to practice standard before Milwaukee. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll switch up and start practicing standard. I'd have to switch over to arena because I don't have the cards on here. But at least it's more lively. I'd have to get that interface set up. I have no idea. I haven't set that up yet, so I don't know. We'll see. We're on the draw. Okay, I guess. I guess it doesn't really matter. This is basically just gonna... This is gonna finish this off. And Glacial Fortress... It's 2 decks that could be. That's probably just Guy. I don't think there's any other decks that play Glacial Fortress. It's just Guy on now. It's fucking blue-white again. Alright, we'll just get the Serum Visions out of there. Don't give 2 shits about the snaps. Unfortunately, we have drawn 2 Ensnaring Bridges again against fucking blue-white control. Card you do not want to see. I drew a Glacial again. Okay. Gonna draw a 3rd just for rubbing it in. Come on. You know you want to do it, right? Do it. Oh, Smallpox. That's poop here. I have no reason to play that. We'll just Tomb Pass. So he's going to play an Island Pass. Or unless he has a Visions, he'll play the Visions or something. Oh, he's just going to... Oh, I guess, yeah, snaps into it. I guess that makes perfect sense. That makes perfect sense. So we will go ahead and Smallpox here then. I should have... Well, I'm going to ditch the Tomb anyway. It doesn't really matter. So we'll just do the Smallpox. We'll ditch the Tomb. Actually, no. You know what? Fuck it. We're going to ditch a Bridge because that's fucking worthless here. And Supreme Verdict, you've chosen wisely. Get rid of the island. I don't recall if he had another island. I didn't check that one off. Well, there's one anyway. Okay. Answers that question. So 4 cards in hand, 3 of them are unknowns. I think I'm still going to push this Lily out. I think I'm still going to push this out. I think there's a great chance this gets countered. But I think I have to push this out. And hope that it sticks. I think there's... Yeah, it's going to get countered. Is this a logic knot? Yep. Yeah. I thought that was a better than average chance of that getting countered, but it doesn't matter if I do it this turn, next turn, whatever. I'm not going to play the bridge. There's no point. Yeah, fuck. I missed my window. Window's now closing very, very fast. Window's closing super fast. I just don't even feel like playing this right now. Hi, Kiva. This has not been a good night for the card playing. Search for scans, and there's a cryptic. I mean, I don't even want to do this. Like, I don't even want to play this here. We're going to do it, but I don't want to. We're going to hold the tomb back. This is worthless. There's no point even playing it. Unfortunately, we're playing into cryptic. What are you doing? Cat. Yeah, we had a window to get this in, and there was that logic knot window right there. We had to get it in right there. If we got that in, it would be fine. Yeah, I mean, it happens. You play a deck like this, again, it's got high variance, so we had some really bad beats. But whatever, shit happens. Is this the same dude we played against earlier? No, it was in the same league. Fuck. Are you serious? I'm just gonna scoop to this. The window already closed. It's like you can't... once they get ahead with Jace, you can't win. We know how this works. Now, I do not believe this... It can't be the same dude we played earlier, so I'm not worried about that fucking wacky-ass ley line on turn 1. What are you doing, cat? Hey. What are you doing? Oh, she's got the wild eyes. She's got wild eyes right now. Hey, what are you doing? Come here. Come here. Oh, hold on. I gotta rub my kitty's belly. Oh, you're adorable. So anyway, so for this week, again, this week is we just have 2 more days, because we're not going to be doing anything this weekend. So tomorrow is kind of our off night. We can do basically whatever we want. I'm probably going to get a practice race in at some point. Wednesday night or Thursday night, starting at 7 o'clock, we have 2 back-to-back races again because we're fucking idiots. 2 more Zelda back-to-backers. So those start at 7 o'clock Central. And yeah, that's basically going to be the rest of our week. And then we'll be back on Sunday. So I still think I still think with this you want to be on the play just to get through the counter magic. Because if you're going to be one step ahead, you need the Lily to resolve. And that's really what this matchup comes down to. If you can get a Lily to resolve, you have a really good chance to win the game. So you got to get through that counter magic. You can't give him the extra card for the logic knot. Or just give them the hard counter. He is taking all 3 minutes. There we go. So I still think we want to be on the play here. It's okay. I guess we have double Inquisition. And we got the Raven's Crime, so we can go 1 for 1. So I guess it's not the end of the world here. You definitely can't throw this back. Let's put it that way. It's not a fantastic hand, but can't throw it back. Yes, get rid of that motherfucker. That's a no-brainer there. So he's going to play the Flooded Strand, and then he'll set up for an opt end of turn. We are going to go ahead and take his negate. Oh, I drew Colonnade. Never mind. So let's just go ahead and play the Urborg. We'll Inquisition, take the negate. And we'll let him choose one as well. How about you choose one? I chose the first 2. You choose the third. It's an equal opportunity. He's going to discard the path, but equal opportunities. See? I'm all about it. Here's where he plays the Flooded Strand, most likely. Unless he draws another Colonnade or a tap land or something. And then he'll just opt. So this is, again, this is the window right here to get a Lillian or get something big in. Lily would be awesome. Wrenchmine would be really good. Land actually is not that bad because we just discard. Every land at this point is just a Raven's Crime. The Smallpox isn't really that efficient right now until we get a rack down. And then if we get a rack down, and then we can follow it with a Smallpox. And that's actually pretty good. Because you're going to take him off the resources with the land. He's going to be forced to play another land out of the hand to make up for it. And that's going to drop him down a little bit further. So I don't think I play it at this point if I draw it. But like if I draw a rack here, I don't play this. With 5 cards in his hand, well, he's going to have 4. And then opt's going to replace itself. He's going to opt first. I wonder why I did main phase and did during his draw step. He went bottom with it. Okay. Well, there it is. So let's play the Mutavault. We're going to Raven's Crime. We are going to play this rack. We'll get this down, and then we can Smallpox, and if we follow up with a land or an Inquisition or a Thoughtseize or something like that, we can follow that there too. So the good thing is this Cryptic is not in range. This is going to push it out just a little bit further. So this is going to be an interesting discard, because I don't think he wants to discard the field. Oh, we had double opt. Okay. It's like you don't want to discard the Field of Ruin, and you definitely don't want to discard the Cryptic, but he doesn't know the Cryptic is not going to be good unless he has a counterspell in this turn. So Field of Ruin, there it is. This is a dead card right now, so Search for Viscons is good. Okay, all right, that's really good. So we'll go like this. We'll Smallpox. Unfortunately, we have to. Do we have to get rid of the Mutavault here? Does the Mutavault change the math? This is 5, 7. Yeah, we do. We have to get rid of the Urborg. The only issue with this is we're taking ourselves off of double black, which means this any further Smallpox or Wrenchmines are bad. He's going to flip his Search, but he's not going to have the mana to play it, to activate it, unless he plays out his hand. And that means if he has another land in hand, he discards Cryptic or draws into it. And discarded Blessed Alliance. Okay. So he's going to hang on to the Cryptic. It's a little surprising. I'm going to get rid of the Urborg here because this does speed up the clock by a turn, potentially. And if we actually just draw land, we're just going to burn Raven's Crime. So, all right, so it's down to 1. This is going to flip. So it's going to push him back up to 4. Now this does bring Cryptic into play. It's probably why he kept it, if he draws a land here. So any non-land probably goes to the bottom. Or goes to the bin, not to the bottom. Okay, drew negate. Yeah, it's probably no good here. He just needs a land. He did not draw it. Okay. Oh, that is fucking awkward as shit. That is super awkward. Wonder if he's holding Snapcasters. Is he holding a Snaps? He's holding a Snaps. This is super interesting. So he's going to go after an Opt, which we're going to Surgical. He's doing that because he thinks he can get an extra card out of it, but it's not going to work. The problem is he did kill our Mutavault, which is pretty important. So now basically lands are just Raven's Crimes. Path to Exile. Oh, he's going that route. Well, that's not going to happen either. Either way, we would have to do it, so it doesn't matter. I actually figured he would go after the Opt. Oh, he kept all 4 of them in. No shit. That's a little surprising. So he does have a click. He's got a Timely. He's playing 2 Tefiris. He has in his own Surgical. Decent amount of counter magic. The Jace, which is never going to happen. Well, actually, it could happen. He'd be 2 turns away, but he's going to be at 9. He's going to be forced to trade these. And then another Visions, which is probably too slow. Okay. Honestly, I mean, him playing Cryptic is going to be a problem. It's not the end of the world. So he just trades these. And then he's going to drop to 9. And I just need to draw land. And any land that I draw is just going to immediately go to the Blooming Marsh. Like, the worst card we could probably draw here would be Inquisition of Kozilek. Because we know it's no good against Cryptic. If he does draw a land too, he could start, using his land here. Okay, yeah, we're just going to keep popping Raven's Crimes here. And discard the Surgical, yeah, can't play that. So, and this is basically the game right here. So land would be interesting because he can actually shit. All right, this is super interesting because he can use Iskanta here to add a card to his hand in response to the triggers. So, that hurts right here. Because I just lost the game. He's going to drop to 3. He's going to activate Iskanta. He's going to take 1. Unless he whiffs, and that would be funny. If he whiffs on Iskanta, he loses. But he would have to whiff. The chances of that are very, very, very slim. It would literally need to be 4 lands. And I think he's always got non-land, He's got 2 snaps and 2 clicks. He would have to whiff. That's funny, actually. He's thinking about it. He's thinking that out because he's going to have 2 cracks at it, though. He can do it during his upkeep. The issue with doing it during your upkeep, though, is that you're going to tap yourself out. So he could do this a couple of different ways. He could Cryptic, draw. He could pop my Shrieks. And then during upkeep, he could Iskanta. That would put him back up to 2 and take him down to 2. The problem with that is that he's tapped out. Probably the best thing to do here is just to do Iskanta and then take 1 and leave Cryptic up, and then you're kind of in the clear. Really needed that to not be a 2-drop. It's a good 2-drop because if we draw draw a Swamp here, we're just going to play it. The problem is it's not going to resolve. So yeah, he's doing the math on this right now. I'm pretty sure the correct choice is just to activate Iskanta. You're not going to whiff. If you whiff, guess what? You lose. But he's going to bounce. Okay, so he's going to take the 1. He's going this route. So he's gonna take 1, maybe 2. So upkeep, you have to activate Iskanta, but now you're tapped out. Teferi doesn't do anything. See, now you're tapped out with 3 cards. I'm going to play Wrenchmind if I draw a black source. Thoughtseize. All right, we're going 1 for 1. The only issue is that we're never going to be ahead of this. All right, let's think about this for a second. Taps, plays that. Logic Knot is a pain. It's a hard counter. But I don't think we can allow Teferi to resolve. And we're basically playing the same turn again this turn, except he's going to be at 2 instead of 3. And that still gives me the option to play that. So yeah, we're going to just take the Teferi. Yep, activate it again. We're playing the exact same turn again. The problem is, here he's not going to take any damage, and he drew a Jace. So we need to land right now. That is not the land. Fuck me. Yeah, now we lose. The window again. The window's already closed because he's going to drop a Jace this turn. He's going to be always up a card. Oh wow, he's going ape shit on the Ascanta. Not even playing his land at this point. He should. Timely, that's going to put him out of it too. Fuck. Yeah. And now it's over. There's nothing we could draw to win this now. The Blooming Marsh doesn't do anything. Because he's just going to untap and play Timely. Let's see if he screws something up here. I guess there's a possibility of him screwing up, but I doubt it at this point. I think there was a spell snare. I was just going to say there's a snare in there. Ah, this game's over. We missed it. All he has to do is play Timely. He's going to win this game. Or the Jace. That works too. Fuck. This has just been a bad night, guys. Bad night of Magic. Deck doesn't usually do this poorly. Usually not this poorly. So his Logic Knot is live. I mean, I guess we just Raven's Crime here, right? He's discard a worthless card. Yeah, and opt. Alright, we'll just play it. Again, he might actually counter this. This is legitimately a threat if I were able to get something big off. But yeah, I'm not surprised he didn't counter that. It's not a huge threat. He's never going to be above, or he's never going to be below 3 going into his upkeep. So because he's got the Ascanta, that would have to whiff, and it's never going to whiff. All right, yeah, we're done tonight, guys. We're just fucking done. We're just gonna pretend like this one never happened because that was really bad. Bad night of Magic, guys. Just a bad night. Bad night. I don't know what to say about that. Yeah, sometimes the decks just don't work. We went fucking 3 and 7 tonight. Jesus Christ. It's fucking horrible. So, all right, boys and girls, I'm going to go and kill this for right now. Again, tomorrow, we've got Zelda probably tomorrow night. I'm not exactly 100% sure what we're going to be doing tomorrow night. And then Thursday, we definitely have the 2 matches that are already on the docket. Next week, usually we're doing these on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I might switch gears. I'm not sure yet. I might switch gears, though. We'll see how it goes. So, yeah, that's all I got, guys. Have a great night. We'll see you guys later in the week. Take it easy.